Inside Fighting. Fight fans, welcome in. We are back for the main card of UFC Houston. Fight Night 104, I believe, is the number of this card. So far, so decent. Not the best card prelims that I've seen before. We only have one finish so far. Shout out to Jocelyn Edwards getting the submission in the second round. If you had Jocelyn Edwards, congrats. Plus 600 by sub. So if you took her by sub, I saw there was a parlay guy who took her in the second round by sub. Great pick there. Way to cash out on the prelims. If you did, let me know. Shout out to DraftKings. We're back with DraftKings for another live stream, so we always appreciate them. So if you're a new customer, make sure you go download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, sign up using our promo code InsideFighting, and they will give you $200 in bonus bets. So I'll play the ad read for you guys. It's a pretty great offer. Happy to be back. Happy to be watching UFC Houston on this Saturday night. Sean Strickland, Anthony Hernandez. Who do you guys have? Let me know. I'll give you guys time to download DK if you haven't already. Our partners for the stream tonight. Let's go. Prelims just ended. If you are curious or watching along or just tapping in, we're live. We're going to be live here for another few hours watching these main card fights. Super excited. Zach Reese versus Mikel Pereira to start off the prelims. I have a lot of underdogs on this main card. I'm hoping that the underdogs do their thing tonight. We will see. We shall see. I was really hoping Shitty Bang Bang would have got that knockout. He was starting to put the hands on him, but went to decision there. And Carlos Leal, wow. That dude is all pressure, all about the smoke. That was a great fight. Okay, going into the main card. We'll talk about the picks after this ad read, and I'll get the TikTok live going. If you guys want to watch on TikTok, we have another angle, X, Twitch, and Kick, and YouTube. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to DraftKings once again. I'll give you guys my picks right after this. Hey, Inside Fighting, the UFC is back this weekend in Houston for another Fight Night card, and we have you covered with our friends over at DraftKings to bring you closer to all the action. Right now, if you're a new customer, go download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. You can sign up using our promo code InsideFighting. Bet $5, and you'll receive $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Again, this is for new customers who sign up using our promo code InsideFighting. Bet $5, and you'll receive $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's only at DraftKings. The crown is yours. Let's go. TikTok is all up and running. Shout out to y'all watching on there. We're also live on Kick, X, Twitch, and YouTube. Now, prelims. Who do I give the shouts to? Who did their thing? Kind of boring, but to start off the fight card, we had Carly Judice. Carly Judice. She looked great. It was actually a Dana White, if you don't know, now you know kind of fight, which was shocking. I thought that kind of meant that she was going to have this big KO. But Juliana Miller really held her ground. Really impressive defensive performance from Juliana Miller, showing a lot of dog. Carly Judice opening up the card. Wasn't a bad fight. I was like, you know what? This ain't bad. If this continues on, it's going to be good. But the next fight, we had Jordan Levitt versus Yadier Davali. Jordan Levitt moved up a division, looked really big in there, was able to kind of control his way on the ground, make it look kind of easy. He was even butt smacking him at the end of the round, at the end of the third round. So Jordan Levitt defeats the 11-0 fighter. Undefeated no longer for Davali fans. Phil Rowe, I thought his hands looked good. Took him too long to get him really opening up with his shots till late in the third round there. But Jean Paul won that split decision there. Much respect. It was kind of crazy to see Phil Rowe win on one of the judges' scorecards, but it was like respect. Definitely thought he won one round. So Ramiz Bahimah and Soranio, that was a good fight. Puna Heli Soranio is a demon. He had great coaching. It was a great fight. He was kind of on the fence for a lot of it, but didn't take much damage. Reverse position, did way better, popping off of the clinch, landing great, effective striking. So that's probably one of the fights of the night, to be honest. That was a good performance. Jocelyn Edwards, only finish on the card so far, so got to give it up to her. What it do, Miranda? We're back. UFC Houston, I appreciate you joining. As always, one of my top supporters, Miranda. I love you. And that's really wraps it up for the prelims. I mean, Ode Osborne didn't look great. Carlos Leal put on a hell of a performance. I didn't think he was going to be able to walk down Chidi Njoku the way that he did. Njikani. I'm so bad with names. Chidi Njikani. But he did it. He walked him down 3 rounds, 15 minutes in the face of Chidi. He wasn't really able to get his hands flowing the way that he usually does. I had Chidi by knockout, so really disappointing going into the main card and having the parlay bust early, but that's the way she goes around here usually. So appreciate you, Miranda. Appreciate you, Miranda. You know what? That's getting me hyped up. Might be already time for our blinky. We will see, but I appreciate everyone joining up. And Kick has actually been doing decent. We started the Kick channel not too long ago, and we're already at 33 followers, which isn't a lot, but I'm pretty pumped about that. So if you're watching on Kick, appreciate you guys on there. Mikel Pereira. This guy either looks like he's a championship level fighter or he should never fight a ranked opponent ever again in his career. Like, he's one of the most unorthodox, funny, stylistic approaches in fighting that I've seen. Right up next to like Johnny Walker. Like, this guy is fun to watch. This is a must-watch fight, the first fight on the main card here, because you just don't know what version of Michel Pereira you're going to see. That's why I'm taking the dog. Give me the first dog on the main card. Money hair transplant, Zach Reese. This guy is a demon. He's bigger, 3-inch height advantage. I think he's going to be bigger than Mikel Pereira. Longer leg reach, longer arm reach. Hopefully he uses his range. Mikel Pereira is really good in his scrambles, but I don't think he's going to have the submission advantage over Zachary Reese. Zach is the prodigy. That's what I believe. I used to believe it was Pereira. I've moved on from Pereira and that train of thought. So give me Zach Reese, younger. I think he's going to be faster, bigger, stronger, better everywhere. Hopefully he makes this one look good. And as a plus money dog here, not too late to lock that in if you are a new customer to DraftKings. Promo in our description. Jacoby Smith versus Josiah Harrell. That's going to be a fun one too. Both 11-0 undefeated fighters. Harrell making his UFC debut. Excited about that. Got a heavyweight fight on this main card. Dan Ige never disappoints. Mikel Costa also never disappoints on a 5-fight win streak himself. Jeff Neal, veteran, versus Earl Smedic. I think Medic's going to do him dirty. I'm not going to lie, guys. Medic's on a tear right now. I don't think Jeff Neal's head's on straight recently in his UFC career. He hasn't looked his best form. So give me the dog in that one too. And then Anthony Hernandez, I think, is the only favorite. No, I got Malik Il Costa and Anthony Hernandez, 2 favorites. And then I'm picking the rest as dogs. So let me get the dogs in the chat one time. We're getting the dogs coming out tonight. And yeah, we'll see how we do. I did have a 3-legger open that would have paid amazingly. It was Chidi by knockout, Zach Reese, which is the play I'm telling you guys about right now, and Anthony Hernandez by finish, which busted because Chidi didn't get the knockout, which I'm super bummed about. Super sad about that one. You guys might have seen that they rushed. Sorry about that. If you're watching along with UFC right now, you might have noticed that the feature fight on the prelims was kind of rushed. They got those fighters in there more quickly than they usually do with other fights. They usually take their sweet-ass break with this stay tuned main card coming up next, or UFC break, Paramount, blah, 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 blah. But they rushed it because they were overdue on time. Typically, the main card was set to start at 7. It's 7:30 now, so the UFC is running a bit behind tonight. That's why the live started a little bit later than, I guess, supposed to the UFC actual scheduling of this event, but hey. Boring fights so far. That's what that means. Not every fight going for 3 15-minute fights, 3-round 15-minute fights. Pretty boring so far, not gonna lie. That feature fight though, like Carlos Leal, guy's a beauty. I actually did meet this guy in the airport, super duper duper blackout, but I do remember our interaction with him, and then my buddy Adam kind of saving me with like breakfast to just like crawl over and eat while I was like passed out blackout waiting for my plane back from Vegas. I saw Carlos Leal in the airport after he beat Alex Morono, who I actually interviewed before the fight. I thought Morono, experience in Vegas, Leal didn't have a great debut, blah, blah, blah. But man, this guy really proved himself tonight and has proved himself in his past fights. I thought he was chinny, okay? I fell for it. I thought he was chinny. He got KO'd by a 40-year-old plus fighter in his last fight, Muslim Sadikov or something like that. So I was just fading Carlos Leal at all costs, thinking that he was going to get chinned. And dude, did he put on the pressure and pace? What a good fight from him. Not mad that I lost. Excited to see who he fights next. Could be potential in that fight if they're sleeping on Leal again, because he's a little undersized compared to these other big welterweights. But you saw he had good takedown attempts. Guys in your face for 15 minutes. So he's exciting. Excited to see him carry on. We did see the debut, right, of Jean Paul. Not even going to try with that last name, but Jean Paul, you looked really good, man. You looked really good. Took a lot of powerful shots to the face, though. He's definitely going to be feeling and looking a little bit different the next few days, but good debut spot there on the prelims. Give me the dog here, though, to start the main card. Give me the dog. Who do you guys have? Do you guys still believe in Mikel Pereira? Do you guys, the Brazilian machine, he's insane. He's insane. If you're not watching, turn on Paramount Plus. Sit back, relax, and this one's going to be a barn burner, hopefully. Barn burner being this guy is literally a cowboy outside of fighting, too. So it's going to be a real barn burner in there. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I got to remove that. I don't know how to move that. Oh, I do. Live on TikTok, live on Kick, X, Twitch, and YouTube. Surprised to see the growth we've had on Kick so far, being I'm not responding to any of these bots. They always say, come to this platform, come to this website, join me on Discord, I'll get you followers, blah, blah, blah. Kick's kind of weird with their bot situation there. I'm not going to lie. If you're streaming on Kick, tap in with me. I'm trying to learn more about what these streaming sites do. See, we got a Kick message here. Said, hola, mi siga, Kick suma streama, nevos chalas, why risas, why yegos. Yeah, bro, I could literally tell you exactly why. I have no clue what that says. I'm not going to try to fake it. I don't speak no habla español, but I do appreciate your support. We do have a Brazilian supporter on TikTok who joins now and then, and I have a homie who I grew up with, kind of went to similar high schools. He's in Rio de Janeiro right now, as we're speaking. So shout out to the Brazilians, Spanish, Mexicans. Shout out to y'all. Everybody needs a little love. Shout out to y'all. Hopefully we get these fights starting here. The main card starting. They did rush that last fight, and now this next fight, they're taking their sweet ass time. They are taking their sweet ass time. I wish I knew how to interact, but hey, I'll figure it out as I go. This is all still. No, bro. No, bro. No. Oh, no. The Kazakhstanian. I thought you were talking about somebody else. He did win, Lenny. He did win. Unanimous decision. Ode just didn't look great, dude. Not his night in there. Kind of boring of a fight, but yeah, you got the Kazakhstanian right there. Let's go, Lenny. I choked my parlay already. Classic me. I had Chidi Injagani. Fuck, I'm horrible with names. I had Chidi winning by knockout, lost the unanimous decision. Carlos Leal, I just gave him props for like 15 minutes because great performance to him. And I have a lot of underdogs going into this main card. So let's see what's good on this main card. Hopefully some exciting underdog upsets, finishes, violence, blood, just a great time. You know, right now it's been a very dud card. There's only been one submission. It was in a chick fight. The rest have gone 15 minutes. It's been kind of boring, but we're going to get the energy up with the Zachary Reese. I'm going to say submission. I think he's going to be bigger than Mikel Pereira, who's usually the bigger fighter. Didn't look good in his last fight against a grappler, Abos Nurmagomedov. I think it was a Nurmagomedov. Could be wrong. Anyways, he didn't look great against him. I think Zachary Reese is going to pull a more aggressive wrestling approach in this one. A lot of ground and pound, looking for the neck of Mikel Pereira, and boom, Zachary's submission finish. Nothing happened on the main card yet, so it was really trippy too. The feature fight on the prelims was late, so they immediately rushed out that fight. They didn't like do long intros, nothing, didn't show their walkouts, just they were in the ring ready to go like this after the second fight, last fight on the prelims. Rushed that one, made sure that it was live at 7, which is already overdue time for the prelims. And now it is almost 40 minutes after the original start time and still no fights on the main card. Main card started at 7 Central Standard Time. It is now 7:40, and we do not have the start of this main card yet. Kind of surprising. We don't see UFC lacking like this usually, but those were a lot of boring prelim fights. So they do usually take a break, but it gets to a point. We did make the comment on other past streams in 2026 Somar, kind of critiquing the Paramount Plus deal and the streams that they're and the events. How do they transfer over to the consumers? And we had our concerns. A lot of commercial breaks. It just didn't feel like a good, smooth UFC card first watch on Paramount. But now this watch tonight, during the corner cams, they're listening, they're putting those corner cams on. They're not going straight to a commercial. If they go to a commercial, they're actually sliding up the corner cam and the commercial both on the same screen. So they're not just screwing us with the commercial while there's corner advice going on. They'll play the commercial and the corner advice, which I really do appreciate Paramount putting that little extra bit of detail into their production, because like all the fans were critiquing it, they listened and they fixed it, which that's a good sign for the relationship the UFC has with Paramount if they're already listening to critique from fans. And UFC Paramount's been doing their thing so far. If you're not watching on UFC Paramount, where are you watching? Where are you watching? If you're like me and you're from Canada, probably not watching on Paramount Plus, but you are, but technically you aren't. But I am, but I'm not. Hypothetically, allegedly, of course. UFC Winnipeg was announced, guys. We have to talk about it. UFC Winnipeg was announced April 18th. Is going to be a movie. Going to have to figure out tickets for that, of course, but home city, gotta go. And I'd love to kind of showcase the city and the last card that they put on here, and just it gives me a little time to make like a passion project almost about my city, because UFC is coming here. I have 2 UFC event vlogs on the Inside Fighting YouTube channel. You guys can check those out. I went to Seattle last year for Henry Cejudo versus Song Yadong, and I went for UFC 313 in Vegas, Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev, the first fight where Alex was upset and lost his title. UFC Winnipeg's the next UFC event vlog, and I'm just hoping to make it a little more personal, a little better of a fight. Wow! And we're already way deep into round 1. My stream's just been stuck on a loading screen this whole time. We're deep into round 1 of this fight, and I haven't heard anything. Holy shit. Holy shit. Mikael Pereira on a guillotine attempt. Zach Reese is up. 30 seconds left in round 1, and I don't know what the fuck happened. Oh, no, this is not. This is what? What? Oh, no, I don't know what's happening so far. I like to see that Reese is in this one, though. Nice, Reese. Reese by finish is the play I just put in. Reese by finish. Zachary Reese. Oh, these two are throwing. They're throwing some explosive shots, man. These guys are throwing crazy kicks, crazy knees. These two, this is a fight to watch, and I missed the first round. Holy shit. See some damage to the face and the nose and the body of Zachary Reese. So doesn't look like this one was a boring first round on the ground. This one looks like it could be fun. Woo! We got to lock in here, guys. We got to lock in. We were not locked in, and now we got to lock in, guys. See, they're doing the commercial, but they have the corner cam on. This is priceless. This is great entertainment. UFC and Paramount, you are doing your thing. I got Michelle Pereira in this one. Lenny, do not disappoint me. I understand it. I used to be hype on him. I thought there's versions of Michelle Pereira that looks like championship ready, and then there's other versions of him that look like he should never fight a ranked opponent, bro. It's just, it's so hit or miss. I can't put money on him. I can't even root for him no more. Give me Zachary Reese, the new prospect, the younger guy. I want to see something out of this guy. I want to see him move up. I'm done with Pereira. I don't care. Go to karate combat. Be a crazy fighter that you are. Unorthodox, crazy. But it's just, I don't think that style is going to get him to the championship level. Zachary Reese, I hope that he has the tools to defeat him. We'll see. Little breakdown there for you guys. Now let's get enhanced for the second round. Give you guys big over in a lockdown. Oh, and a big knee. 15 seconds into the second round. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. He looks, he's on. Pereira is on one right now. This is a scary version of Pereira. You don't mess around with this guy, bro. This is a scary guy. A scary guy right here. Oh, but Zachary Reese, come on, buddy. Be a little bit scarier tonight. Come on, please. I'm on one right now. I'm excited, you know. We don't get you. UFC is going to be back to back for the next 6 to 7 weeks, which is amazing. But missed UFC last week. There was no card. I'm just excited to be back, man. I got some energy in me. Is that okay? Nose really starting to bust open now. Pereira's complaining about an eye poke. He says, Herdine, save me. Herdine, please. Let's watch the replay here. Where's the eye poke? And there's a sliver of an eye poke. Just a baby eye poke. Obviously, Pereira's going to take a full 5 minutes here. Classic. Absolutely classic approach here. Oh, shit. Appreciate everybody new joining. Welcome. We do these watch parties every Saturday. Yes, that's right. I'm not in the clubs. I'm watching UFC at home with my bros. That's what it do. All right, Blinky for you guys going out of this eye poke here. Pereira gets slapped.
5 minutes. 300 seconds to recover. Overall win. See, and this is why Jason Herzog speaks a little Brazilian Portuguese, right? Because yeah, that's a good point. I think he's gonna
Lock in.
Thanks to Fabiano getting in there.
That was a fat blinky.
And if you're Michel Pineda, right,
Ooh.
last thing you need
Made me tear up a little bit. All right, they're off the break. Zachary Reese immediately shooting for a double leg, and he actually gets it. He's on top in the center of the ring with 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the second round. Let's go. Woo! Oh, but his nose is bloodied up.
I've been waiting for this from Reese, to be honest with you. Especially since they've trained together. They've
Oh yeah, that was a gooder. Ooh. Still feel it. Zachary Reese has been busted up in the nose, but man, this second round after that eye poke situation, he's really taking advantage of whatever disadvantage Mikel Pereira was at, because boom, second round, he's dominating here. Come on, get him back down to the ground would be very, very impressive. Yes, this is the fight I wanted. This is the fight I need right now. This is my life and dreams. I literally wasted all my money betting on UFC the last few weeks, but I don't care because I get to witness shit like this. Actual fan type shit. It's not about the bread. Shout out to DraftKings, though, of course. Use promo code INSIDEFIGHTING. Shout out Miranda. I did see for all-time gifters on my stream, Miranda, you are number 2. How are you number 2? I would assume you would be number 1, but you were number 2. Spurge is number 1. Elliot, we got Michel Pereira, second round, kind of getting the fucking shit end of the stick of Zachary Reese now in the second round. Zachary Reese is having a fucking world-class performance this second round. I don't care what anybody says. So. Zachary Reese. It's not Zachary. It's Zach Reese. But man, Zachy Poo. Oh my goodness! These two are throwing bombs right now. Holy shit. Bloody, violent, big middleweight fights. I love middleweights, my favorite division. I've on record said this many times. Israel Adesanya is the reason my fan fell in love with the UFC. And look at me there. I'm just playing with y'all. But I'm being real, though. I'm being dead ass. All right. This is got to be Zachary Reese's round, right? Even though he's the more damaged fighter. Fuck. Scary when the fucking guy looks this bloodied up. You know what I mean, though? Like,
some serious discoloration under the eyes.
Like Chitty in the prelim, the feature fight on the prelims, Chitty was getting his ass kicked, but his face didn't have all this blood on it and all these bruises, you know? His eye was getting shut off. Like, Carlos Leal, actually, his face is going to be fucked up from Carlos Leal. What am I saying? If you know, you know. That was a great fight. I think Sean can win. I don't think he will win. It's not that he can't. He won't. You know, it's Anthony Hernandez's time. He's already seen the title. He's bro, he is not the same guy that he was. He will go in a press conference or something right now. He'll be like, it's going to be a fucking murder to the death. It's going to be a fight to the death. Sponsored by Monster. Sponsored by this. He's changed, bro. He's actually about bread now. He's not even like scary of a guy no more. I actually put a Fluffy plus 550 by knockout. I like that play a lot. 550? If you have Anthony Hernandez plus 550 at knockout and you took Jocelyn Edwards by submission on the prelims plus 600, could have been loaded, boys. You got to lock in. You got to lock in with DraftKings, bro. Great finish to the second round. Michel Pereira goes for the Michel. He went for another crazy front flip kick, Gaethje style. Fire fight. This is the fight I wanted. That actually gets me excited that we have 5 more fights to go, you know? We just watched the most boring 3 hours of fights. Not most boring. Like, I was actually enjoying those fights. But, like, the Levitt fight and, like, the crowd booing, like, you have to understand it. Sometimes the commentary is quick to go, like, why are the fans are spoiled. They just don't know what they're watching. They're not true fans. I mean, I'm listening to this. I'm like, this is the most boring fight I'm ever seen. Like, what are you talking about? Anyways, my Paramount Plus busted there. So let me just pull this back up. Hope everyone's Saturday is good. Everyone's blessed. I look funny on camera that I'm doing this, but hey, it's got to be done, right? So what's done is done. Low key, I could like edit on stream and stuff. I gotta get into that. Gotta get into like actual streaming, not just reaction parties. But we'll see. That will come. Pereira versus Reese is actually in the third round now, 10 seconds in, and they're even, 1-1. And that's how I see it too. I see Pereira won that first round. Zachary Reese pulled that second round. So I do think it's 1-1 as well. And these two, it's really whoever. I don't even know how to break this one down because there's so much chaos, if I'm being totally honest. Bro, on Smith? Bro, you don't even, bro. I understand it, low key. Low key, it's a better play than like me playing like Austin Bashi, Torres, Finney, and those guys. Like debut guys is tough, bro. Debut guys is tough. You never want to like bet on a debut guy, but I low key never want to bet against a debut guy too. Like Josiah Hall, we might see something crazy. His first fight was originally scheduled to fight JDM. He was supposed to fight Jack Della Maddalena. And like, bro, he could have been a UFC champ already if shit didn't happen to him. So for him to get his spot in the UFC against Jacoby Smith, who's also the same record as him, undefeated, you know fighters think about these things, you know? So I think underdog playing that fight's actually pretty sharp, not gonna lie. So 300 on Jacoby Smith. I understand it, but I can't do it myself just because I've been fucked so many times, bro. So many times, bro. But we'll watch it together and we'll experience it together, but bro, big trust, big trust. I'm feeling good right now about Zachary Reese in this fight. Michel Pereira's the more stable fighter. He's very trying to hold the center of the octagon right now. 3 minutes left in the third round. Zachary Reese trying to find his way in and create these moments. And he is, though, because he's just welcoming him to come through. Test my range. And this fight's been fucking fire, dude. Really good fight. So good. It's busting the whole thing. Oh, there we go. Who won? Who won? I'm just seeing. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third round, guys. And Zachary Reese shooting for a takedown. Unsuccessful. Center of the octagon, these two just are banging. I could call left, right, because that's what it looks like. Dangerous. They're both so dangerous, though. That's the thing. So I need a haircut so bad, so I'm not even going to show my haircut. Oh, nice little body kick. Zachary Reese, man. I didn't see it going over 2.5 rounds, to be honest, and it is. Good thing I didn't land that. But we still do have Zachary Reese by KO. KO or submission. So, minute 40 seconds left. Looking like the more beat-up fighter. It's looking like it might be time to give up tonight. I'm not going to lie. Been busted on these UFC events recently. So. I'm already down, like, I think, $50, $60 tonight. So that's just not good looking. That's just not good looking. They're really good at getting into each other's distance. Like they get into each other's range really well. Low-key, I think Pereira a little bit more, but Zachary Reese still has a minute here to finish him. I believe he can finish. I said it in the second round. I still believe it now. Still 54 seconds left. And look, he's going for a guillotine. I swear he gets these. Good scramble, bro. I know he has good scrambles, though. It's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu right there. Yes, sir. That's what it is, John Anik. That's just what it is. But Zachary's getting in his face, bro. This is insane. Throw something, Zach. Throw. We've seen a lot of this from fighters tonight. Oh, man, that last 20 seconds and Pereira answers. This is fight of the night by far. By far. Oh, shit. This is nuts, guys. This is nuts. Zachary, bro. Put it on him, bro. Bro. Nuts fight, though. Nuts fight. Whoever wins, bro. Wear that crown, bro. That's a hell of a fight. I think Pereira stole that. That's a fun fight. That's a fun fight. That was just a sprinkle on some dog. I still believe in the dogs, bro. Give me Spivak in this next fight. Spivak by KO, bro. It's like plus 300. You know how tempting that is? I think he's more than plus 300 on my book. Like, Spivak by KO, he's been on. Like, who is this triple nipple guy? Like, trust. Like, okay, he just trains with Tom Aspinall. He's going to look like similar to Michelle Pereira. Really good. He could win that fight, but. Josiah Hall. I'm going to lock in Josiah Hall. All right. I'm going to do it right now. I'll be right back. Nick, just for you, I'm locking in Josiah Hall. I'm trusting my underdog pick, bro. Trust the dog. One tap for the dog. Be right back. And we don't need that copyright or nothing on YouTube, so we turn that off right there. Josiah Hall, you guys need to tap in. You're gonna see this. He wouldn't debut if he wasn't ready. That's what people are just not expecting from this guy. We know how scary Jacoby Smith looks. Jacoby Smith looks really good. But let's see who even won this decision real quick. I should be live, but I have to lock that in. Who won?
For decision, the judges score the contest. Jacob Montalvo has it, 29-28, Pereira. Ryan Thompson has it, 29-28, Reese. And Chris Lee scores the contest.
Reese.
29-28 for the winner.
I want to see him go on. That's the fighter I want to see. He deserves it. He deserves it. He earned it, bro. That was a hell of a fight. When you fight a fight like that, too, you can't be too bummed if you're Zachary Reese. You gain stock. And I'll repeat this on the TikTok audience as well. Like, Zachary Reese, look, two of the judges, one judge gave him the second and third round. I was going to say, like, all three judges scored the third round, but that second judge gave him the second round. Like, that's nuts. That's actually nuts. And I'm quickly going to lock in Josiah. There. All right. I'm back. Hopefully we saw everything that just went down. We just saw who won that fight. Do I have a chat right now? Who won? I don't know who won. Who won? Bro, that was a sick fight. I said Michelle Pereira earned it, but like I think Zachary still gains a lot of stock with that loss. Like a lot of stock. Like you can't buy out of Zachary Reese stock now because he lost this fight. Like I was thinking with Michelle Pereira, I'm done with his stock. If he loses this fight, I'm completely done. You know, Pereira, if he lost that fight, I was never gonna see him ever in another fight. Like I didn't even know if he was gonna fight in the UFC again, to be honest. Like That's where I was with Pereira. But Pereira looked really good with all the aggression and adversity he had to handle from Zachary Reese just being a fucking dog. And there's no other way of saying it, so sorry for swearing, but you see him in that third round with the blood all over his face. This is what I exactly asked for. What kind of fight did I want to see to start off this main card in Houston? And, bro, we saw violence and fight of the night. So I'm super pumped. And you can't put your head down if you're Zachary Reese right now because, again, your stock rises. Don't buy out of Zachary Reese stock. He is still super, really, really on his way to being successful in that division. I do believe that more than Michel Pereira, honestly, because Pereira's style is really good against guys like that who are going to bring an exciting fight to you. But if Michel Pereira is just grappling with you for 15 minutes or like has to look ugly in a fight, he will. So, and he gets KO'd and like he's just not that guy, pal. And now he looks like that guy. But I think Pereira's stock stays about the same and Zachary Reese's stock actually rises, even though he lost that fight, is what I'm trying to convey to you guys. Pereira is always hot and cold for real, bro. That's what I was trying to explain before the fight, too, bro. So hit and miss, bro. So hit and miss. Got new shades, bro. I could see my streams. I could see, bro. I could read. I've lost these on a UFC trip, no bap. UFC 313 went to live after Pereira lost his belt, and I blacked out, man. Lost my classes, made my flight, saw Carlos Leal in the airport when I was just like hungover. I was just like eating a bagel and like downing some orange juice, and I just looked to beside me. It's Carlos Leal. I just get up quietly, start just chilling, start acting normal, and then go up and say what up to him because, bro, he fought an amazing fight tonight. Like, actually gained the most probably out of this whole card is Carlos Leal so far. Wow, if you watch that fight on the prelims, you understand what I'm saying, honestly. What a chin. I thought his chin was broken in bits, but man, not tonight. I just put 20 on Josiah Harrell at Nick in the chat, who has Jacoby Smith as his $300 lock. Going against the grain here, 11-0, 11-0. If Josiah Hall wasn't ready, he wouldn't be in this fight. Looking fresh. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Miranda. You know, new glasses. Guys could get insecure about that kind of stuff. You never know. You got to tap in. So I do appreciate it. But I had these clear ones before. I thought the clear ones were just the classic, you know? I didn't know if they would look all right, but I've always thought they look okay. So Smith takes it all day. We'll see, Lenny. We'll see. Jacoby. Thank you, though. Where's my heart? Appreciate it. Oh, that's a messed up face right there. Oh, this is Josiah Harrell. Look at this brain disease. You see him? They're showing pictures of it right now. Oh, I kind of want to show y'all. Look at this. Look at it. Look at his skull. Look at his skull. Yeah, you're gonna bet against that guy? Fuck no. No, hell no. He already almost died, bro. You're not gonna. I put 20 on it, just 20, bro. I'm broke ass, bro. I wish I could have put 200 on it, just not tonight. No, I'm not feeling it tonight. Josiah Harrell, $20 to win 70. Let's win a quick 50 bones. Let's win a quick 50 bones. Win back my losses almost tonight. Jacoby Smith has looked great in the UFC so far. I'm not saying that he hasn't looked great in the UFC so far, bro. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if Josiah Harrell was not ready, he would not be fighting right now against an undefeated fighter in the UFC. He was going to get tested against JDM in his debut. This guy is supposed to be great. Let him be great, bro. Stop rooting against this guy, dude. He already battled so much, bro. He had brain disease, dude. Had to get surgery with that shit. Stop sleeping on him, man. Stop sleeping on him. And you know, we like Taliesin Teixeira because he has that big Black Widow tattoo. He stole it from Josiah Harrell. He has one, dude. I just saw it. He literally has the same tattoo. Teixeira's floppy style, bro. That's just how I feel. Welcome inside fighting. Oh shit. These streams are so much fun though. Because you know you can do whatever during a watch party. Watch parties are live. Keep it real. And then I might, if Harold doesn't hit, I might go Spivak by KO. Like, honestly, Spivak by KO is screaming at me. It's screaming at me. It's actually screaming at me. Because if it goes to the ground, I just see him going ground and pound. I don't even see him going looking for a submission. Because he's just going to think that Delea, he's just so washed, dude. He just got KO'd by somebody on short notice. Yes, it's Waldo Cortez Acosta, who's, I don't believe, ever even been knocked out, ever. So, Costa's built different. And I think we see that with Malik Costa against Dan Ige in this fight card as well tonight. So, if you're thinking underdog Dan Ige, that's one underdog on this main card. I'm like, dude, no. Urs Medic versus Jeff Neal is also a tricky one. But I'm excited to see what y'all are saying once that fight comes around, because I already locked in my picks. Insider betting on Thursday on YouTube, every Thursday Central's skipping words. 3 p.m. Central Standard Time every Thursday, insider betting. That's when my pick show goes on. So you guys would already know I'm taking Earl Smetic by knockout. I'm taking Fluffy Hernandez by knockout. I'm seeing violence on this main card. Everyone was talking some violence on the prelims, thinking that the undefeated fighter, debut guy, was just going to be crazy, but no. So, been boring prelims. Like, you watch those 3 hours of prelims, you're a real UFC fan, dude. You don't have to make videos. You don't have to do nothing. If you watch the 3 hours of prelim fights to every UFC card, you're official, bro. You're official. Jeff Neal, though. Keep getting lagged, though. That's not good. It's not good, bro. I don't know how to do that. I wish I knew how to, like, pop and lock in and shit. That would be dope. You're lying if you don't think that would be dope. I'm getting very thirsty. This next fight I don't even know if their walkouts have started, to be honest. The UFC takes so damn long. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to fill up my water. So I think there's a banner I could play on YouTube, though. Yeah, Jacoby Smith looking like a unit, though. Let me give Jacoby Smith his props before I walk to grab some agua. All right? Because I'm not sleeping on this guy. Undefeated, 11-0, finished 9 of 11 wins, 8 by knockout. Just, dude's been looking better and better. One of those guys who just looks better and better. And they're building him up as well. They're not just handing him top 15 guys right out the gate. Has 2 fights already in the UFC, fighting an undefeated fighter who is coming off some very serious, scary brain injury stuff. So not to mess with stuff with the guy that's as powerful and with as much knockout and finish potential that Jacoby Smith brings. It is so scary to bet on the underdog here, making his debut. Nobody wants – why bet on a guy making their debut? Let them get tested first, prove themselves. if they get a sneaky good decision win, that's more likely at most. So maybe I see that here with Josiah. So that's why I took him. But let's go Josiah Harrell, bro. Let's go. I need some water bad, but guess I'll grab it next fight. This is somebody's losing their donut fight, you know? We see 2-0 records. Pretty legendary. But it sucks that they do this to some fighters because I'd say both these guys have that championship potential, low-key, on the low. So for them to be going at it against each other, ruining the undefeated records kind of sucks. This early in their UFC career kind of sucks. But it doesn't matter because the fight is happening right now, does it? So again, let's lock in for this one. Everybody lock in, lock in, lock in. Stay locked in. Jacoby Smith, Dallas, fighting in his home crowd, Texas. 4-inch reach advantage, 60% win rate. He's a minus 330 favorite. Minus 330 favorite. And I'm taking the dog. I think a decision for the dog here. Or he just has wicked finishing potential. Imagine he gets it on Jacoby Smith. He might even get a top 10, top 5 guy after that. He might be close to a title shot, whoever gets a performance here that actually impresses Dana White and fans and me. They impress me right now, dude. I'll give him a title shot. I'll give him Islam. I'll give him whoever they want. This is welterweight, right? Yeah. Josiah Harrell opening it with a right teep kick to the stomach. It was low-key, but he did throw the first strike of the fight. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first round. 15 seconds in, 20 seconds in. You guys can listen along to John Anik, Michael Bisping, if you enjoy that.
Shooting early with Jacoby Smith.
Jacoby Smith, scary with the guillotine attempt, low-key, but Josiah Harrell in the center of the octagon. Let's go here. Come on, turn up. Nice body kick. Let's go. You're meant to be here, bro. You're meant to be here. You're ready. You're ready.
Corner being chiefed by the MMA legend Matt Brown, and he did acknowledge to Josiah in our fighter meeting that he's got to be willing.
DJ got the link. DJ got the link. Yeah, I am probably pretty late. Let me know yours, bro. Honestly, low-key. I am in Canada, so hypothetically, allegedly, always watching on Paramount Plus, though, of course. Oh, obviously, I'd be down to switch up. Here, I actually do probably have a better one, but I'll wait till the second round because I'm very interested if Josiah Harrell could do something. That I actually think another guy in our chat always says that one too, so I do appreciate the link there, bro. No lie.
Good connection with the right hand by Smith.
Oh, good body kick from Josiah. Ooh, I felt that one. Bit slow of an approach from both fighters. I think Jacoby's probably giving him a bit more respect than he probably should, and he'll probably finish him pretty early here. Yeah, gets another takedown early in this first round, but maybe there's some submission attempt potential from Josiah Harrell, which I'd love to see. That would impress me. Ooh, but gets kicked in the body standing up. And they're back on their feet. 3 minutes left in the first round, only 2 minutes in. I know I'm a little bit delayed, but hey, we're watching a great paced fight. I don't think there will be a finish in this first round. Ooh. Everybody eats. Everybody eats.
Previous fights I've seen Harrell, a little more side to side movement, in and out. Stuck a little flat.
Jacoby Smith showing great wrestling there with a great takedown there. I think that's his third takedown in this first round.
Look at that.
Josiah Harrell again, right back up though. Throws a nice body kick. Damn, I need some water. Nice takedown from Josiah Harrell finally. And Jacoby Smith immediately reversing position and devastating ground and pound right to the temple. This is going to be stopped, I think, guys. It's over. That's exactly what I envisioned happening. I saw that happening. Wow. I seen it live. Not really that live. I seen it delayed.
He talked about how he was on another level now. Stepping it up.
Nice. Do a little dance. Yes, sir. That was a great finish. Let's go. We needed to finish on this card. Like, this card slowly has some more and more potential. You know, it's actually growing on me a bit. Okay, I'm going to throw on the new link, and I'm going to grab some agua and let him do his little post. Oh, whoa. That is delayed. That's still in the second round now.
Right over, and then
Here we go.
starts landing.
Great ground and pound. I think he ended it with like one of these shots too. He eats so many unanswered shots here. Oof, ow. Oof, ow. Nick, you got me on $20, bro. You got me on $20, all right? No, honestly, you should have been watching along with me because, bro, immediately when Jacoby he landed that first takedown, the second takedown, got a third takedown. I was like, he's probably going to finish him this first round, probably by KO. So I knew it was about to happen. I knew what I was witnessing. Jacoby Smith really that good. And sad debut spot. Never bet on a debut guy, dude. It's a rule in betting, and I went against it because, Nick, I haven't seen you here before. Have you even followed the stream, bro? Bro, you got to tap into the UFC live stream, bro, because we be doing this every week, bro. We're trying to win dough tonight, so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go, who do you guys have on this heavyweight fight? I'd love to see if everybody's riding Anti-Delea, or whatever his name is. Delea. Delja? Whatever his last name is.
The referee's job, not the fighter's job.
A little bit late of a stoppage there is what I was also mentioning, but hey. Love to see it low-key. A lot of violence on this main card. I'll be right back. In the meantime, stay relaxed. All right, bless. Yes, sir. All right, we're back. Anyone who stayed true and stayed, that's big respect to y'all. I can see that. Yeah, low-key think Spivak, low-key I'm a lock Spivak right now. I'm sorry, DJ. Be right back. Jacoby Smith having a great press conference right here with Michael Bisping. Let's tap in. Whoa. And it's a demon stream. I don't like those ones. He called out Kevin Holland. Little Houston beef there, too. I like that. Good call out. Jacoby Smith first. I like that. He likes fighting these guys, too. He's building.
I'm in my prime.
Yeah, he is.
Jacoby Smith, y'all let me know. I'm about to go do business with Dana, Mick, Sean Shelby. They'll be posting. You guys will know. Stay tuned, baby. Stay fucking tuned.
Let's go.
Take a
Good
look
for
at this
him.
ring. Walk me through this finish.
I didn't want to waste too much energy getting out of there, so I was going to just roll through my traditional ejectocito cuz. Get up on top, start banging. I knew I had it when I had leverage. I could bring it back. As soon as 3 or 4 of them touched, I knew it was over with. I felt this body go limp. That's all she wrote.
Well, Jacoby, 3 in a row, 12-0 overall, one of the brightest prospects in all of the UFC. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Jacoby Kobe Smith!
Huge result for Jacoby Smith tonight. Nice job on the boss man Dana White pointing us to that fight. If you don't know, now you know. What a moment for Jacoby.
That was a way better if you don't know now you know moment than the first fight on this card in the prelims, which was also an if you don't know now you know fight by Dana White. Jacoby Smith actually getting the finish early on too. Sucks to see that. Probably won't see just a Harrow back in the UFC unless it's against a literal fraud who sucks. We see Jamal Hill in the crowd. That's fun. Looks like there's good energy in the Houston crowd tonight. Jared Cannonier, lovely to see him. I just realized that Jared Cannonier was actually in Winnipeg for the last card that they had here against, I think, Jan Blachowicz, which is insane that fight was in Winnipeg. And now Winnipeg's getting another card here. If you don't know UFC news, shout out to Canada. So that's where my city. We going. We're shooting an event vlog. We going to be there. It's going to be electric, man. I finally get to highlight the city in the way that I wanted to for a long time as well, which I'm excited for. And I have full control over creative stuff now, which is electric. So I'm just going to edit a great video for a great time in Winnipeg when that fight comes across. Got Costa Neal and Sean as underdog. Woo, good shit. I like where your head's at. I think Medic might shock a lot of people, but that's like on some Joshua Van Pantoja type shit, just like super lucky type shit. Is he getting a pop in Houston? He's from Houston. He should be getting love, right? There's got to be love for Joshua Van, right? Yeah, I got to find one more stream because that one's upsetting me. I didn't like that one. Gonna find one more. Why am I squinting? I don't need to squint no more. See how I reminded myself about that? That's lit, right? Gotta love it. Found it. Sports. Why is it just one fight? I want to see the whole fight card. There you go. He gave us fucking he didn't beat Pitbull, man. Like he beat Sean Woodson and like held onto his leg and got a good knockout, but I don't know, man. DJ's literally thinking what I thought there too. That's hilarious in real time. But the other two picks are respect. It's just I'm a big Anthony Hernandez guy too, so got to meet him, talk to him, actually film him in my vlog too, which was electric. So we talked for like 10-15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, all with my camera on. And guess what happened to the footage the next morning? No mic. No mic. My mic wasn't on. So I have like a 15-minute conversation with Anthony Hernandez after he beat Brendan Allen in Seattle at a club after party. And with my camera and the best quality ever, just no audio. It really sucked. But the Seattle vlog is on Inside Fighting YouTube. I have a playlist called Event Vlogs. You guys can see my first time going to a UFC event, what it was like. I stayed in the Fighter Hotel. It was really lit. And I do appreciate the follow loop. My guy. My guy. So I just locked in Spivak by KO. This is going to be shocking to a lot of people, I know. This one's going to be shocking. Call this a live shocker. Going blessed, bro. It's going blessed. It's going great. It's going beautiful. I hope everybody's having a great, wonderful Saturday evening. Honestly, love watching UFC events. And we have like 6 in a row after this, which is amazing. So a lot of UFC watch parties. We've done this all last year. We're doing it all this year. We're doing lots of live streams, lots of content, lots of stuff. So make sure you follow up, like the stream. 1.4K likes is respectable, but obviously I do believe we can be on fire. It's just, honestly, it has a lot to do with how the fights are, if I'm bringing the energy and what's going on. But tonight, not so much. It's just been UFC Houston. But we got Spivak to rumble the feathers, I guess. Ruffle. Could happen, DJ. Could happen. It's not a bad prospect spot. You know, he has prospect potential. It's not that I'm not saying that. Like, I do believe in him. I didn't believe him against Waldo Cortez Acosta, okay? And that was on short notice. He was originally booked to fight Spivak, who now I think Spivak is going to fear this guy way less than he was when they first fought, because he just saw him get knocked out in the first round, right? So he's going to have all this confidence. I think Delia is going to be at risk early, but probably will be able to show us he has a chin, because Spivak doesn't have like this crazy KO power. But I'm thinking maybe he stumbles him, rocks him, creates a big moment. For plus 450 odds on DK, what are we saying? Luckily, the fight nights, I ain't got to stay up till 5 or 6 a.m. Probably still bad if you're in UK, brother, but still manageable, though. This is like an actual time you would be up around then, so it's like not that bad. But yeah, they get berserkio sometimes. True, DJ. You bring up a great, fair point that I was forgetting to mention, of course. Not forgetting because I just wanted to see through it, but yes, the last time he fought, he did think he won the fight because of he thought he won. He thought he won straight up. He thought he knocked out Waldo Cortez Acosta. He was up against the cage. He was going crazy. Ref pulls him off. He's like, yeah, I won. Goes to his corner celebrating. Then they're like, no, you didn't really win. Actually, bro, it was an eye poke, bro. So they flipped the script, restarted it, which you don't see fights getting restarted like that often in the UFC. They usually make a decision, but they restarted it for this one, and immediately Waldo Cortez Acosta walked him down with no fear and got the KO. So flip the script again. But I like this fight, man. I like this fight. Spivak needs to, like, is he going to stick around in this UFC career, or is he finished? You know, this is his test. Maybe he gets one more test if he loses here, but I don't know. I believe in the polar bear here. I think I picked the polar bear last year for one of his fights. He lost. He disappointed me, but that's why you get such great value on him right here in this spot, guys. I don't know if they're talking about. Yeah. A lot of UK dogs, bro. It just hurts different when you're out there and support a guy. Then you know what he's going through, bro. You see the pictures of his red eye, you know. And other people are just not, they're hating on that. That's AI, bro. They're like, we don't care about that. And that sucks for Tom Aspinall's stock, because we're probably going to see a vacant heavyweight title. We're going to see a vacant light heavyweight title. We're going to see a vacant We just saw a vacant lightweight title. We just saw, if we see Islam wanting to skip fighting Ian Gary and fight Ilya, we see him vacating that division. It just happens. I don't know. Middleweight maybe. Yeah, Hamza, right? Yeah, vacating that. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, true spill. You guys are following along like champs, bro. I appreciate DJ, Lenny, Luke, everybody in the live right now. I do actually genuinely appreciate people when they comment, bro, because the comments carry the stream sometimes. It makes me think about each other. Yeah, dude, it was like there. It was like there. It's like that. It was like that deep, bro. It was like that deep. It was like that deep. If Chimaev moves up, he's gonna make Pereira stay in that division, though, right? Because everyone's hyping up this Cyril Gane versus Alex Pereira fight, but apparently that's fake news. I don't know. I'm seeing Jan versus Hamza, but that's fake news. I'm just seeing a lot of fake news. So until UFC actually pulls up something where I'm interested in, I'll do that. But I don't be taking risks on posting none of that stuff no more, because it will just get you in some tricky situations. You want people to respect your kind of like validation in a sense. There's just so many rumors that go around. You could pop on one and get a tweet or something that gets like hella traction because everyone's just shocked because like this is a crazy matchup, right? But it's not worth it. I've done it a few times when I heard about some fights knowing they were confirmed. Like I could have made a post about Movsar versus what's his face? Aljo? Who's he fighting? Movsar versus who? Lerone Murphy in UK. Lerone Murphy versus Movsar in the UK. I knew about that for a while, so I was like, could have made one on that. Didn't. It's okay. I'll take 100K less views this month. You know, like I don't care. First UFC card I'm going to. What? Which UFC card are you going to? UFC Winnipeg is going to be banging. I'm going to be going, so can't wait for that. Canada represent. Okay, we got Spivak, and we got him by KO. Let's go to win all my money back. Plus 450. 20 to win 110. Let's go, Spivak. Give me the polar bear ground and pound KO. London, yes, that's going to be a huge card, bro. Mike Owens is going to be going. That's our reporter there. Fucking love UK. I'd love to go one day there. And to a card, too. You saw the Paris card last year. It was an incredible energy. Like, woo! Could just imagine, bro. I could just imagine, bro. But one day. That's a way better card to go to than UFC Winnipeg. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's lock in here, though, for... Yeah, my Winnipeg tickets are going to be way more expensive than I think. Like, it's going to be like 2K. What am I doing spending 2K on a UFC ticket? Maybe more, honestly. We'll see. It's going to be fun. All right. Give me the polar bear. Spivak. It's like a Pokemon. Spivak. No, it's not. No, it's not like a Pokemon, but we ride. All right. Stay locked. We're locking in right now. Locking. Get comfy, locking in. We're locking in. All right. Blinky for the chat one time for the Spivak, for the bless, and the stream. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. Always.
When the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Bergliata.
Final sound of the night for Dan Bergliata. Thank you, Chrissy.
Chrissy.
Sergey Spivak.
I'm feeling like Play-Doh. The layout just landed a huge head kick to open up this first round. That was impressive.
That's a fast jab for a big man.
And he has a nice jab, yeah. Let's go Spivak, though. Polar Bear with the double leg takedown, hopefully coming soon. Hopefully
Both
coming
men
in
looking
soon.
to establish their respective jabs early.
Earlier, Spivak changes the style of this fight, the better. He needs to shoot and change levels immediately. You are at such a disadvantage striking with the guy who strikes with Tom Aspinall, and he's a bigger prospect than you. You know that. So don't give him a spot to shine. Make it a hard fight. Fight your fight. And Spivak currently,
Looks like Delia's already been cut open.
I was going to say there's some redness on the forehead.
I don't know what's going on, but apparently he does have him cut.
Again,
$20. $20 by KO. $20 for KO. $20 for KO, Luke. $20 for KO. Spivak KO. Come on. Lock in. Lock in. I believe.
With a left hand by Delia.
Look, Delia was already cut open like the first strike he was hit with. I don't know what that's about.
For that front kick.
Also, no recency bias, but he's actually looking pretty strong. He has a 58% chance of winning on Polymarket right now, Delia. So I am with the underdog right now. Going into this fight, underdog, still a live underdog. I'm still feeling okay, I guess. I guess I'm feeling okay. But I got to respect the experience here from the polar bear. And polar bears are like the most dangerous animal, right? Come on, bro. Lock in. Spivak, come on, bro. Pushing P. Pushing P. I just saw P down, so I don't know what else I would say.
Spivak, very regimented, routine guy, always training.
You could be saying.
And still just 31.
I'd be saying. I'd be yapping on there, though. I'd just be yapping sometimes.
Especially with the amount of experience. Yeah, got this division.
Oh, come on. Land that right hand, Spivak, and he's out cold. Ooh, that right hand, though. I'm telling you, Spivak right hand KO, it's coming. Look, you already see like the little blood, little scratch. Spivak's looking clean right now.
62% has yet to change levels tonight. Nice left hand backing up by Polar Bear.
Give me the polar bear. Come on. Not betting Sean, I don't think. I can't go against Fluffy again. Sean's coming on in, unfortunately for you, like probably an hour, to be honest. Unfortunately.
Any leg kicks, just some front kicks. Monte Delia.
That might be a good idea, though, for Spivak, though.
Come on, Spivak.
Right hand of Delia. So dangerous.
He's got to like actually hurt him though, or else it's gonna get scary for Spivak here. Delia could come out of the second round with a lot of energy, or he could finish this first round with a lot of energy. You'll see. Luke says question mark. I don't know how to respond to that. Yana, what it do? Let's go. We got some. What is that? Is that Swedish? Would that be Sweden? I'm not tripping. Not Sweden, but fuck. I respect it. I'm Ukrainian. I'm Canadian as well. Respect. I can't see Sean getting beat by anyone named Fluffy. Yeah, he's definitely not getting beat by Gabriel Iglesias. So. But I think he could. Anthony Hernandez, I've seen him fight live, bro. I've seen this guy in person. I'm actually taller and like, bro, I'm actually taller than like that. Like I was beside him, like we took a pic, and I was like, I'm actually like this guy's size. I was like 195. He was like 195 probably at the time too.
Exactly.
But he just got a huge ass fight. Scotland, I'm lacking so hard. I said Swedish. I knew it was Scotland, bro. I'm actually stupid. I was like, that's not a Swedish fight, bro. I was like, what?
In the main event, that's why it's the primary weapon of Sean Strickland.
Fucking knew Scotland, dude. I was like, fucking, I know Scotland fighters. Like, I fucking love Scotland, dude. There's so much lore in Scotland. Like, way more lore in Scotland than Canada. Like, Canada's kind of fraudulent in a sense. Scotland be holding it down over there, I bet. In the UK, and like, Garcia's on tonight? Yo, what time is that fight on? What time is that fight on, Luke? I'm definitely gonna try and tap in. Do you know what like fight they're on in the card right now? Because I'll tap into that fight if it's not the main event for sure. Luke, you gotta be from London, bro. You gotta be from London. If you really like that. I'd assume you're from London from talking to you so far.
My center, my soul.
And I also shouted this out to Paramount as well for listening to criticism from us, from fans. Now during the commercials, they just side screen the corner cam. So like we can't hear the corner cam. Usually it was just a full screen commercial during the corner cam. But now we just get a zoomed out commercial with the fighter cam. So it's a little improvement from the UFC production side and Paramount side and listening to fans. And I wanted to get that off. And it's just shout out to that. And Delea's face is beat up. Come on. Let's go. Give me Spivak. Yeah, there's a lot of breaks in fighting. It sucks, bro. Let's turn this up a bit, though. Let's get into the second round. Everybody locked in. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second round. Garcia's a main eventer, bro. He's a main eventer. 3K likes, 3.4K likes. Let me actually say what it is, you know. Shout out to you guys. All right, we're seeing good distance from Delia. He's not stepping in danger this second round because he got beat up that first round, low-key. If he had a huge moment, he had to like he low-key rocked Spivak and then like kind of just worn off. Yeah, Luke, I am very confused, so don't worry about that. Don't have to try to make me that. I'm usually that. So.
Under 4 to go here in round 2. Thrilled to have everybody with
Here,
us.
John Anik, I hope, announce where we're at here in the second round.
3 fights still to come after this one.
Yeah, still 3 more fights. So if you're waiting for that main event, it's still going to be a while, unfortunately. But here we go. Spivak's got to turn it on. I'm hoping for a double leg again. I mentioned this at the start of the fight. I said, as soon as Spivak starts level changing, usually it's like out of desperation from a fighter, like you have to resort to something else. But I think it will actually help him a lot to open up Delea because he's not really landing the cleanest striking right now, Spivak. I think it's going to be more fluky here if he actually gets a knockout, more just a bad chin of Delea. But we do have the knockout. We don't just have the money line, so it's kind of sad. I think Spivak's winning on the cards. Won the first round, probably going to win the second too. At least he's winning 2 minutes in. But we do have Delea walking him, or not really walking him down, but controlling, pivoting that center piece of the octagon. And now he's taking a chance here. Lands 2. Lands a 1 and a 2. But now Sergey's got to get in there. Yeah. Oh. Nice knee. Okay, this fight's heating up. This fight's heating up. UFC Houston, come on. This fight's heating up.
You wonder the extent to which the Croatian fighter is surprised he hasn't had to defend a single takedown. 7+ minutes.
If they start to throw here again, but they're kind of pausing, kind of taking a break. Come on, Spivak. Light him up here. Take a chance.
Yeah, winning the exchanges on the feet, and that will throw you off completely. You're expecting to be defending takedowns, being the one that's striking, and then you're getting your nose jabbed into your head.
See, I'm listening to Paul there. I'm like, Paul Felder. Delea landed a nice 1-2, follows it up with a 3. Spivak's in horrible shape here against the cage. Horrible shape. Eye poke, maybe? Spivak's fighting his ass off, though. Now, this is Delea's world. This might be over with. Big problem for UFC at London. That is a long journey, bro. It must be like more UK. Like, I don't know what it looks like. Right? Manchester. Holy fuck, Spivak's got to do something here. He was getting lit up by Delea. He's got him clinched up against the cage, which is really good, but Could low-key lose this second round here. Yeah, Delay has outstruck him by 11 strikes, significant strikes. So Spivak's probably losing this second round. Need a big finish. Low-key, you need a finish. And that's what we have. We have the plus 450 Spivak underdog finish. Disgusting play. But this is where we are at. You know how it gets around here. Nothing more electric than this. But this is what we're saying.
There it is, trying to grab the leg, digs into the stomach.
Nice.
Well, Deli can just hold on here, likely to win the round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's tired, took a few breaths.
He was holding on there for a minute. Literally, probably like 40 seconds.
Pretty damn entertaining through 10 minutes. Back with round 3 in 30 seconds.
We need the polar bear to shoot a takedown. I see nothing bad from getting this guy on his back. You know what I mean? Like, I thought immediately, like 20 seconds into the first round, I was like, bro needs to shoot a takedown, switch up this style of fight, open this guy up, and he just hasn't been able to do that. So because he didn't switch up his style there, I think Delea takes the second round, and low-key that first round, if this continues to be the story, could be scored for Delea too, even though he was outstruck. We need Spivak to actually knock him out cold with one of these. Cole, what it do? What it do? Fantasy Flow, Joe. Pablo. Enzo. Had the shout out right there. Had the shout out. All right, lock in, guys. Lock in. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Let's lock in. Just looks horrible on camera if I lay back like that, but I was looking cozy.
One of the first hits of the night. Now 1-1-2 from Spivak.
30 seconds in this third round. Nothing really eventful so far. Now Delea's got him where he wants again. 4 minutes left. This kind of has Delea decision vibes going on so far. Spivak doesn't seem to have enough. That's kind of the story of Spivak. Let me tell you guys. You can try and try again on some guys. You can believe with your whole heart, full-heartedly, even like me. Some people just don't got it. Many didn't expect competitive stand-up battle, but Spivak definitely did. I thought Spivak was going to shoot some takedowns early, mix it up, but now I just don't know why he's so comfortable standing with this guy. Especially if you're not throwing anything to like KO this guy, you're throwing jabs and stuff. Like, you're not throwing full power shots at the end of round 3. What are you doing? Now he finally goes for a double leg against the cage, though. Like, the worst spot he could have went for it, but he's still committing to it. Gets to a leg, gets to a single leg. This is Spivak. This is where we wanted you to fight the whole fight, bro. Like, yeah, you can maybe win this round, maybe win this fight, but boring. Oh, yeah, see, people are booing. I want to see the takedown. I want to see some ground and pound. There you go. This is what I thought would happen early in the fight. Now we're seeing it late. And this is especially fun because this is a killer kill, he killed mentality still from Spivak. So he's still going to give his all to find the finish here, which I like to see because a lot of fighters don't. But 2 minutes and 30 seconds with Spivak on top with a hurt, messed up face of Delali. I keep saying his name wrong. But fuck it. I still believe. Plus 260 for this fight to go the distance. So A lot of people are thinking that Spivak KO might be coming. I think Vegas might be seeing it the way I'm seeing it.
Freeze, don't move. Put this in your mouth. You put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
Nice work.
Time. They need to add 3 seconds.
Nice tasty mouth part. Oh, yeah, for you.
I hope so. We'll see. I need the KO, not the submission. He's looking for a back take right now.
Spivak trying to put all his weight driving in.
Why are so many people confident on a Spivak finish here when he's just like grappling like this?
Nice work, though, from
Now he's just going to be back standing with this guy with him in the left leg.
Sent to the back for a second, but it paid off.
Not safe yet. Talia fighting hard. Nice
Ref
takedown.
can't do that, mess up. What do you do?
Talia's got some takedown to the side.
Oh, with the mouth guard? Yeah, low key. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I actually felt that. Like once I remembered. See, now you're a minute left and you're in a horrible position with Delia standing like this. You might win a decision, but not a KO. Bro, he's wasting time, ref. What? That's like 20 seconds of wasted time this round, bro. Spivak plus 20 seconds. Man.
Super heavy out of that mouth.
Come on, Spivak.
All the blood just like right out. Yeah, don't blame the mouthpiece. Very dangerous.
Why was the fight odds live there so crazy to not go to the decision? Like, what were they seeing that I'm not seeing? This seems like a decision all day. It's not the most like violent fight that you would expect. A little bit more than like I'm happy with this fight that I saw, but a KO would have been deadly, you know? 23 seconds left. 20 seconds left. And Spivak's actually an 84% live favorite, so I actually agree with that too. But too bad we have him by knockout, guys. Too bad we took him by knockout. Rookie bet by me. Rookie mistake. Oh! Spivak wins. They slept on the polar bear. Bro is tough. Bro is tough. Holy, who do you guys think won? Feel bad for Delia? Yeah, he definitely lost there. He definitely lost. Definitely lost. Sucks when you see a fighter you think could be that next guy, have some potential, not have that third round killer be killed championship mentality kind of fighter style, which kind of sucks. Show the TV, come on. Best I got is some glare for you. You can see the commercial, low key. This is better than past streams, bro. I don't be showing. I do not be showing. But we do every single week, brother. Oh, do I recook? Like, I don't even know what I would. Dan Ige upset. Dan Ige, Medic. We'll see. I want to see who wins this fight first. Yeah, I literally just want to see who wins this fight. Who do I got, though? Who do I got? I got Spivak. I had Spivak winning. I feel like my stream's delayed, too. I think it's unanimous, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Sergey
I'm here with the winner, a very bloody Sergey Spivak. Sergey, that was an incredible fight.
Spivak
Non-stop
dog.
action.
I
Your
said Spivak
striking
by decision
looked
on
the best it's ever looked.
Insider Betting. That's why I'm so happy right now.
Thank you so much.
On my prediction show, I said Spivak by decision, bro.
This is for my father. He died.
I said it's a lock, too. Spivak decision, a lock, too. Woo! Insider Betting. I said, yeah, I bet KO tonight. I bet KO, which sucks, but I did say that shit. I did say that shit. So I'm still super stoked about that. Why'd I go against myself? I don't know. I was just in the moment, bro. I'm a bad better, bro. But I love doing the pick show because I actually break down, and this one just made sense, you know.
I'm sorry for your loss. Rest in peace, of course. That was a tremendous win. You stood there and went toe-to-toe with a vicious striker. I was surprised that you didn't try and wrestle more.
I know, bro. I know. That's what might scare me about this Dan Ige fight. Like, what if Dan Ige actually just like has big moments and like impresses the crowd? I don't know. I'm gonna go 50K Ige for a little bit. I think that's the play. He's coming up next. All these picks are against my actual picks. I picked Millie Costa. He's on a 5-fight residency. Why would you go against him? Saw this guy live. Electric guy, one of my favorite fighters in the UFC, low-key right now. Great fight style. Man, I don't want to bet that fight low-key, actually. We'll see. We'll see. But then what do we have? We have Sean Strickland. I see some people saying Sean in the chat. Do I ride that? I like Fluffy, bro. I like Fluffy.
Who knows how far the
See Luke saying Sean too. Booker T. Give me Booker T. This is Johnny Dang. Johnny Deezy. Bum B. Waldo. You know what? I think Danny Gay is low-key actually going to win. Do I go Dan Ige and Sean by decision? I could do that. Dan Ige money line, Sean Strickland decision. That sucks, but like I low-key think it could go. So we'll do that. Make y'all ride along with that. But I love Fluffy so much. I'm gonna be hurt if he loses, so it's gonna suck. So I'll bet it. That's what I do. I'll be right back.
2 weeks in Vegas tonight. The spotlight hits another one. Stalwart Dan Ige aims to start the year off with a statement win that solidifies his place in the hierarchy. For that to happen, he will need to halt the appreciable momentum of Brazil's Melquizael Costa. Well, few featherweights have fought a tougher strength of
20 pounds. We're taking Sean by decision. I hate that. I hate Sean Strickland by decision, but we take it. We take value when we see value. Underdog. It's going to be good value, I think. I don't think he knocks out Fluffy. I thought Fluffy would win by knockout, but low-key the chat's cooking.
He collected 4 wins in a most hectic but productive year.
Can't sleep on the chat when the chat has good calls. Like, just trust the chat, you know. If I trusted my own calls, though, I definitely would have been winning tonight. So that sucks. That usually happens to me too. I've noticed that a lot, actually. Just not chill.
Trying to predict the future is a hazardous occupation. The only thing we can be sure of is that it will be absolutely fantastic. I'm thinking of the incredible breakthrough, the communication satellite.
I hate Acosta. Tom would kill him. What the fuck? Like, when I heard Acosta, why did I think of Paulo Acosta? Paulo Acosta. Why did I think of Paulo Acosta? Who's Acosta? Yeah, so we just locked that in. We just did the parlay we just talked about. Fire that. See what happens. Oh. I understand it because of where you're from, bro. But besides that, it's just like such hater vibes, bro. But no, it's not. I'm just like, if the homie was saying like, I hate Waldo, it's like, but I understand it from your POV. I like, bro, Mike, our reporter, he hates him too, bro. But I bet he hates him. Not understand, bro. But I'm just a fan of the sport. I'm just a fan of the sport. I can't get too invested. Not too many people from where I'm from fighting, so I can't get invested behind fighters like that. Mike Malott, maybe when he comes to Winnipeg, I might bet big on like a Mike Malott knockout first round, some shit. We'll cook up on that, but I see Waldo. I see potential. I see somebody who fights 6 times in 12 months. I see somebody who is exciting. I see somebody who will take a fight on 6 days' notice. I see somebody who wants the belt, wants to be the guy. And Tom, well, we just haven't seen him. And what we saw with the Cyril Gahn shit is everyone's just like, fuck. So we might even see a vacant heavyweight title. That was my prediction as soon as the fight ended, really. It was definitely alive. You could definitely go back and see.
Great wrestling, awesome submissions, big power.
Who's winning right now from Bear Baby? We got Dan Ige coming in, 5th most finishes in UFC featherweight history at 6. 7 wins by knockout, 5 by submission. He's 14th ranked right now in the featherweight division. Featherweight. Nobody's winning. Dan Ige is walking out. Malik Costa, he's going to be walking out too. Why do I call him Malik Costa? I guess that's, but it's more like Malik Easiel. I don't know how to say that. I know, bro. Waldo, he be that demon, bro. He be the DDP of the heavyweight division. That's what he's going for. That's what he's trying to be. So you got to respect the guy when he fully commits, you know? Even in the, if you're watching along the UFC right now, they showed Waldo in the crowd and he went like this and he shook his hand because he's emoting on them. I like Malik Costa, though. I do like him a lot, guys. This is one of my more fun guys to watch. 25-7. Don't hate, bro. He's amazing, bro. He's amazing. And he's a good person. You see him in person, he'll give you so much love. Malik Costa is a cool guy. I actually met him, bro. Yeah, so Bear, I just locked in a Dan Ige, Sean Strickland by decision. Worked it up with the chat a little bit. I hate that I'm going against Fluffy, and I hate that I'm going against Malik Costa, but something about this crowd, this atmosphere, just Dan Ige right now, something tells me. Underdog Ige here all day, 50K. Give me 50K Ige and a Sean Strickland boring decision. Love that. Love that. Teep kicks and jab all day. I'm going with it. I'm seeing the vision. Let's go. Lock in. Dan Ige first rounds are crazy. He doesn't miss, bro. Dan Ige doesn't miss. Come on. He doesn't really hit the same. That's the thing. We saw it with Patricio Pitbull. We almost saw it with Sean Woodson. The fight was barely stopped. Couldn't even knock out Sean Woodson with 16 unanswered shots. These are things I'm trying not to think about right now because we just locked a Dan Ige parlay. I didn't kick out nobody, bro. I didn't kick out nobody. Everybody welcome in here, brother. Saying you more than welcome in here, bro. 50 grand sounds better. 50K Ige with a good takedown here. We just have a money line, so if he gets that submission, I would love that.
in this division.
Oh, Costa.
Speed on the feet.
Nothing.
I do believe that
Nice.
certainly when it comes to the kicking game.
Nice. This is great from Ige so far.
This is smart from Dan.
Yeah, it's very smart with Bisman. Well said.
Stomps that front leg.
Good approach. Using his kind of just frame, I guess. It's not much of a frame, but he's using it against Malik Costa. Weighing on him now. Weighing on him here.
Definitely wanted to test him in the wrestling department and just grind on him, pressure him. We saw in the Erosa fight from Melchizedek Costa, it did slow down. He can be pressured.
Probably since like 2018, bro. Honestly, not forever, you know? I was kind of tapped out during Spike. I wasn't allowed to watch Spike growing up, you know? I was one of them kids. But I loved WWE growing up, I'll tell you that. But then high school, me, I found UFC. I found Izzy. I found John Jones. I found Connor. I found these guys, you know? Connor was like, what, 2016 or... You know, I was tapped in, bro. I was watching that shit.
That was a nice takedown from Danny Ige earlier. Very, very technical way of Costa getting back to his feet. So he's not just a kicker.
Now we see Malik, or who I just named Melk, on the Insider Betting podcast or show, betting show. But Melk is looking pretty decent. He's not looking bad. Like, he's not looking bad. I see Ige chants from the crowd right now. A little bit of Ige chants, which I'm not mad about. I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
Again, another sharp knee.
Yeah, Malik kind of got some good knees in there. Like, I think Malik won most of that clinch exchange here in the first round between Ige and himself. And now he's starting to open up some shots on the feet. I think Melk's ahead in this round.
A lot of volume, a lot of power too from Costa.
Melk's ahead so far. Of course, Garcia's going to wipe him. First round, knockout. Okay, don't trust that. Don't trust that. Not financial advice, guys. No, I like Garcia a lot, though. I do. I want him to see. I want to see a finish tonight. Would be dope. Minute 50 seconds left between Dan Ige and Malik Costa, though. Looks like it's Malik's round, though. And if this is the style of fight Malik's gonna fight, could be a long 15 minutes, bro. Oh, Dan Ige with a nice counter, though. 50K, come on. You know what Dan Ige would do for 50K? Knock his ass out. Come on. We did hear a little bit of Dan Ige crowd chants, which is dope. It's exciting, you know. That's what I thought the crowd was thinking. Dan Ige. I felt the crowd energy before this fight, before I picked it. But Malik looks really good. He looks really good. I'm on Central Standard Time, brother. So it's 9 p.m. right now. 9:08 p.m., brother. Really early still, pretty much. Which is nice. I hate when it's like 12 right now, and I'm doing it. Oh, 35 seconds left in this first round and 33 to go, and then we're at 30 right now, but that might be too slow. 28 seconds on the clock. Oh, Dr. Seuss, what the fuck was that? Dan Ige is trying to get him up against the fence, but really it's just been a clean striking exchanges from Malik getting inside of the guard of Dan Ige. So I think Malik Costa just knocks out Dan Ige in the first round, 7 seconds to go, 5 seconds, and the ref stops it. It was a good finish. This is a guy who's on a 5-fight win streak. You think he's not going to fall. He's not pulling a Jalen Turner. He's not fucking walking off. You know, that's a good follow-up. More fighters need to do it. Malik Costa, fan favorite, was always the lock here in this spot, and I just went against him. I hate my life. I'm not doing that shit. You know what? I'm just doing Fluffy by KO. That's my last resort here. Literally. Literally. But I do want to see him on the mic real quick, and then I'll do that last bet.
That Belkaizel Costa, look at this. Look how accurate. Now let's see that in real time.
Look at that. So
Fluffy KO,
precise.
fluffy KO.
And the whole round, the front kicks to the face.
No, you guys really
kicks to
think
the
Sean?
legs, the head.
Sean?
And then to finish it like that in absolute style.
He fights with his chin up, though. I've seen him get knocked out before, bro. I've seen him get knocked out by Pereira.
There goes the cup. This kid's for real, man.
I mean, is that 6 in a row?
So it's
It
Fluffy.
is. The 6th finish in UFC history, stemming from a spinning back kick to the head.
Fluffy.
BK Ever, the sportsman,
Okay, I'm just going to go to the site, and I'm going to put in my last bet of the night, and we're going to just see what happens. UFC, shout out to you. I got to tap in on DK right now. Make sure I get my last picks in of the card. Make sure you use Inside Fighting. Promo code, new customers, $5. Get yourself $200 instantly loaded. Come on. Come on. 8-4 as of now. That's not great. But could be worse like me. So why am I hating? I have not been doing great. Let's see. I had Dan in that fight, unfortunately. If you watch the show, I went against all my picks, though. Malik Costa. Should have got it done. Spivak. Decision there. I locked that. Jacoby Smith. I was scared. I was hesitant, but that makes more sense. Kel Perro, that was a fucking fun fight. There's been some fun fights, guys, on this card. Don't not rate this card. Jasmine or Jocelyn Edwards was a plus 600 odds for a submission tonight. Could you believe that? Can you believe that? Yeah, YouTube, bro. We're live on YouTube. Go check out the YouTube. Go check out the Kick. Go check out the Twitch. Just check it out, bro. Just check it out. Go check it out, bro. Just go check it out, bro. We got some people on YouTube. Shout out to y'all. BRB.
Well, you may have heard the BMF title is back on the line. UFC 326. Gear up for Max Holloway and Pete Charles over there, too, with your very own BMF replica title belt available online at UFCstore.com. What a moment for the Dalmatian to make it official.
Danny Gay got hurt bad. He got hurt bad. That's the thing, yo. You can't be like, oh, late stoppage, late stoppage. He got hurt bad, bro. He got hurt bad. He got hurt bad. Gotta love it, too. Bro, he gets finishes. You can't hate on a guy that's getting finishes and has all this momentum, dude. It's sick. And he, like, lives up to being this great guy in person. Like, the whole fight week, he's in his face paint and stuff. He's, like, good on the mic. Listen to him on the mic here. Let's go.
That's now 6 wins in a row. And against Daniga, that was ranked number 14. Monday morning, you're going to be ranked, my friend.
6 vitórias consecutivas e agora contra um Denig que estava rankeado 14. Na segunda-feira, você está no ranking.
Eu falei pra você, eu falei pra todo mundo. Acabei de lutar com uma lenda. Esse cara é ninguém. Os melhores strikers e grappling da categoria não conseguiram parar ele. Eu falei que eu ia fazer uma.
I know exactly what he's saying right now.
Finalizar o nocaute aí.
I do.
Cumpri com promessa.
I told everybody this week I just fought a legend, someone that's fought no one in this organization was able to finish him and get a stoppage win. And I said I was going to do that, and I was able to do it.
Yeah, I was going to say you're the first person to stop him. Take a look at this screen and walk us through this, because prior to landing that, you were landing front kicks to the face, leg kicks, head kicks. But this, look at that. That is beautiful.
Agora, passo a passo pra gente, porque antes dessa giratória na fuça, você foi lá e frontal, chute na perna, chute na cara, e aí aconteceu isso que foi maravilhoso.
Esse cara aqui sabe tanto de chute quando ele todo dia, chute giratório, ele faz isso não jogar nenhum.
This guy knows more about spinning kicks than anybody here. Of course, he makes me do it.
Ô, pessoal, tem um cara aqui na plateia que todos vocês amam esse cara. Eu também amo esse cara, que ele é bom pra caramba. Só que tem uma parada. O açaí lá do Pará é melhor do que o do Amazonas. Diego Lopes!
Whoa! He was calling out Diego Lopez? Did he call out Diego Lopez? Did he just call out Diego Lopez? Am I tripping?
That's an awesome fight. And I found it here as an awesome souvenir with your cup. Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for Mountain Sale, the Dalmatian, Costa!
Diego's like, I guess. Shit, I guess. I like that fight, though. That's a good call out. Maybe he gets Gene Silva first. Ooh, spooky fight. That'd be fun. Because they fought in UFC Seattle against each other. Probability of him fighting Diego Lopez is never, but he can maybe fight a Gene Silva who fought on the same card as Malik Costa in UFC Seattle. So these guys have already been in each other's vicinity before, you know, so thank you again, Miranda. You the best, though. I actually swear. If it weren't for the few people, you know, keeps me going. I do appreciate it. That's not great that you're dealing with things behind the scenes and still being here and being awesome is so cool. So I do really appreciate it. I'm back. I really do appreciate it, Miranda. Thank you. You're actually blessing me. So thank you. Malik Costa, so happy. K. What do we lock in here? We got to think this through, you know? Don't just take the dog. Don't just take the dog. Medic by KO, Sean by decision. I hate it, but it's probably going to work. But I want to see Fluffy win so bad, and I want to see him knock him out. Plus 550 odds on Hernandez by KO. It's a tough shout, though. It's a tough shout. I'm thinking if DDP could bust up the face of Sean, like somebody who comes way more forward at you with way more aggression, like how's Sean deal with that constantly in his face? I'm doing it. Fuck a Sean Strickland decision. I don't see it. I don't want it. If Sean wins the decision, I don't know what I'll do. I'll do something, though. If Sean actually wins a decision, I was just so locked on Sean by decision, though. I don't know what to think right now. I don't know what to think. I'm just trying to think about how this fight actually looks. And I'm taking Medic. I'm already smacking Medic. You already know I'm smacking Medic in this parlay. Going against number 12th ranked Jeff Neal. Like, Jeff Neal is so tough. Everyone's picking Jeff Neal. Like, give me the dogs. Give me the dogs. Give me the dogs. That's the picks. Maybe I'm a bitch and I put in Sean Strickland by decision. I'll let you guys know, though. Hopefully, I put the Hernandez KO play in. Bruce Buffer's the GOAT. Dude, 30 years. I was just thinking when he did his podcast with the Full Send guys, right? I was like, in my head thinking, I was like, when are they going to induct this guy in the Hall of Fame or something? Like, he's talking about other people being competitive for his spot and like what he did, his journey to get to where he is, and now doing it for 30 years. I think he should be in the Hall of Fame right now. Early introduction before he retires, because you never know in life, and just appreciate this guy while he's here. I think some people deserve it. I think Bruce Buffer is one of them people. So should be inducted to the Hall of Fame. He's loving it, though. He's having a great time. Okay, I'm going to go lock this parlay. I love you all, especially Miranda, because she's the GOAT. Big up to Bruce. Also the GOAT. Two GOATs, Miranda and Bruce. No lie, though. Let me lock it. Let me lock it.
These fight odds are brought to you by Bet365, the official sports betting partner of UFC. Heck of a co-main event upon us. Jeff Neal holding firm as the minus 215 favorite. We'll see what Uros, the Dr. Penich, has to say about that. And up next, any Doc McStuffins fans out there, the Doc is in. Uros Penich has been bludgeoning the patients of late. Back-to-back knockouts and stoppage wins in 3 of his last 4 have vaulted the Serbian striker to the border of the top 15. And tonight, we should get a lens into just how elite he could be if he can upend the division's 12th-ranked contender. And now with more on that, man, here's Heidi Andro.
Thank you very much, John. Well, here inside Jeff Neal's locker room, joined now by Fortis MMA head coach Steve Sayre. What is the message for Jeff? Just given the fact that he's taken on a guy like Hiroshi, has ended his last 2 fights.
Let's go. Parlay's locked.
Exact 1 minute mark.
I'll be right back. I'll BRB. I'll BRBs. I'm gonna grab some more agua, and then we'll get real nice and cozy. Maybe a little snack. I don't even know. Maybe a beverage of some sort, perhaps. But we'll see. But I'll be right back. It's been a good main card so far. Prelims kind of let me down a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But we're back. I love the kick bots that say this stuff. Like Kick always sends me bots that say this stuff. Dope. Like I'd love to make $1,000 a stream, but like can more than just bots join my Kick streams? I'm not sure. We see a lot of activity on other platforms. Kick is kind of that weird one. I'm not gonna lie. What's up with Kick? What's going on with Kick? All right. Anyways, I'll be right back.
This is what it's all about. April 4th, Hernandez WatchParty, Chris Duncan, the men on the marquee from the men at Apex, and follow their respective careers. You know, Moicano fought for the belt on short notice, but for Chris Duncan, well-earned, ruined this first UFC main event. He's been on an absolute tear. A couple of the top team guys here.
Oh, shit.
25 minutes or fewer. That is your main event coming up on April 4th from Las Vegas.
Luke, I locked it in, bro. I locked it in, Luke. I locked it in. I locked it in.
Strickland versus Hernandez live on Paramount Plus. Haven't seen that yellow orb that is the sun all that much this week. Came out a little bit today, which was nice. John Anik alongside Paul Felder and Michael Bisping here on the face of the octagon here in Houston. I'm Andrew, reporting all over the arena tonight, and the coach Dean Thomas with that turtleneck on is with us throughout the broadcast as well. All right, Jeff Neal has some of what Uros Medic wants.
Uros Medic. Let's go. KO. Locked it. Spivak. This was my lock on my show that I did on Thursday. Spivak by decision, Medic by KO. And then I wanted to put Fluffy by KO on there, but now I'm flipping the Sean decision because I'm being convinced. Miranda might just be cooking up something crazy in the chat right now with great. Yo, I'm hungrier than I thought. I just had a little cookie and I'm like realizing it. I had like steak and eggs for breakfast, so I don't get it. Let's bake away, Miranda. This one's for you. This one's for you, Miranda. This one's for you. This one's gonna rock me, okay? But we gotta see Uros Medic knock out Jeff Neal. I gotta be prepared for that. It's gonna be a tough ride to get there. It's gonna be a long ride. This has been a long stream. These streams be long streams sometimes. But hey, let's lock in. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Miranda. I'm doing it. Woo! Bad influence. I know. Because we don't influence, bro. We just enjoy ourselves here. Like everybody's encouraged to just kick back, relax, and vibe out. Watch the show. Seeing the walkouts finally. Holy! Thought they would already be in that. Yeah, that's all, bro. That's just all. Just picked that up today. Yeah, that's just some Canadian shit, you know. If you're from Canada, you know the vibes. Like, we just be chilling over here, bro. Hit the gym, hit the pans, hit the streams, hit the bets. That's what we do. Dariush with Meta. Luke, I know. Probably get a big spanking too. But good thing my mama ain't here, bro. Good thing I'm 26 almost, bro. Sheesh. But yeah, I was thinking of honestly, Fluffy has a lot of connections in the weed space, so I was like, you know, we go back. We see about that. It's just conversation, just talk. We were talking, you know. Back-to-back wins for Eurosmetic, coming off 2 knockouts, I believe. The third most first knockouts since 2021. 4. Third most first round knockouts in the UFC since 2021. 4. That's really good, actually. So a lot of first round knockouts from this guy. Yeah, Luke, don't worry about it, bro. I get it now. Bro, I've been through injury. I've been through life. I've been through jobs. I've been through girlfriends. I've been through, you know, it's like I don't have no problem with nobody calling me Unc no more, bro. I'm getting there. Shit, I'm 25. I'm 2000 baby, bro. I like being a 2000 baby, bro. Because when you meet another one, it's like we're a unique kind, bro. Very unique being in that time frame. And having an older brother, you know, like growing up a certain way is just a good time. Been to a UFC event, been to 2, bro. EJ, you gotta tap in, bro. And I'm going to win UFC Winnipeg, bro. So thankful. I'm so thankful Dana said, yo, let's switch it up. Go to Winnipeg. That's where I'm at. And I asked Dana White in person, UFC 313 Power Slap. I was like, Dana, I'm from Winnipeg. We need you to come back, bro. You need to come back, bro. It's been too long. He said, done deal, bro. Shook my hand. Look me back. He said, look me in my eye. And dead ass, nobody knows why they went from UFC Ottawa to UFC Winnipeg. And I'm just thinking in the back of my head, I met Dana, bro. He remembered, bro. But that's just selfish, you know, just narcissism, I guess, at the end of the day. But I do low-key think Dana was like, you know what? Winnipeg wants a card. I know that because I had that convo. Now, let's give it to Winnipeg. So Mike Malott headlining against Gilbert Burns. Not mad about that. And I do think DDP will be on that card fighting Brendan Allen or some shit. So it's a huge middleweight fight, and I'm a huge middleweight fight fan. So I'm super stoked. Danny talks about UFC Fight Night in Belgrade. I don't know. Belgrade. I don't know. I know they're trying to expand. I know they're trying to go more worldwide, more global. I know they want to go to Spain. I know they want to go, you know, I know they want to do UFC Africa as well and stuff like this. So UFC White House as well. Anything can happen is what I'll say, especially in this world, bro. So do you guys think we see a strong, durable, like a real fucking vintage performance here by Jeff Neal, or is Jeff Neal going to get caught again by somebody who's on a KO streak, who's a plus 180 dog? Like, he's a favorite again, but like, 4-inch reach advantage isn't even going to be a factor. Like, I don't think so. Am I crazy for thinking this? We'll see. We'll see. This was my lock.
This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue.
Why'd I do that? Because I wanted to.
12 wins, 3 losses.
Whoa. Going crazy. I'm rooting for Medic. I think Neil got this one. Like to be wrong. See, that's kind of how I feel about it too. I'm more rooting for Jeff Neal, honestly. But I just think Eros Medic, I think it's the other way around, I think, to how you're saying in the chat there. Let's go. Depends on who's the advantage sometimes. Let's fight Why doesn't Jeff Neal have a cool nickname? It's just Jeff Neal. Jeff Steels Neal. I don't know why Steels came to mind. That's fucked up, low-key, at the end of the day. I didn't mean it. Face on camera at the screen. I'm sorry, bro. I'm a person, bro. Don't just abuse me to watch it so you can reflect it off my reflectors, bro. I'm 4 minutes right now? Shit, let me restart my stream, man. I'm super behind if you're a minute in. Let me lock in. I'm not locked in. I'll say that. I haven't been locked in, boys. And Miranda. My one female viewer who's actually the ghost.
Straight line. That's how the hell Soriani was able to catch. Let's keep an eye out for that.
Neil got KO'd. Neil got KO'd. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. Bro, I took Medic by KO. I said it was my block. I said it was my block. Come on, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, chat. Please, just one time. I want to be spoiled. I want to be spoiled. I want to be spoiled. DJ saying, let's go. It's 4 minutes, 15 seconds. 4 minutes, 10 seconds. What time is it at, bro? What time is it at? What time is it at? Yeah, holy spoiler is right. It's still 4 minutes on mine. I don't think he knocked him out, to be honest. I think he's capping. I think he's capping. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first round. Only a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's actually hurt here. He's actually hurt here. He's actually hurt here. Oh! Oh, whoa! I'm telling you, don't go against the guys who are on these crazy fight win streaks, bro. You'll be lacking. You'll be sleeping. Holy fuck. We just took him by KO. That's a comeback. That's a comeback. Yeah, let's not spoil, bro. Let's not get the spoiling up in the chat because, like, that kind of gave away my whole reaction in there. It probably would have been way different if I didn't know, you know, but I definitely knew. Damn, bro. We try to watch, like, the live, but, like, maybe he didn't know, but just believed in it because, like, I'm watching the replay. Watch the replay in my glasses. Watch it, low-key. They'll play once more, probably. It was so devastating. I bet they will.
Look here, just a little click right on the tempo.
Bang. Just one left hook.
And let's take a look at the speed of this.
And just look at his face. Oh.
Let's watch it again. Here it is.
First minute, David, is crazy. I did say Medic by KO was my lock on Insider Betting. I do a show on Thursdays where I give my best picks, and Eros Medic by KO and Spivak by decision were my two best plays. And both hit, of course, bro. Of course. And I don't bet the parlay together because I'm pissed, bro. I don't even trust my own picks, dude, which is crazy. I would have hit. Autism in my Bruce Medic. What did we see here? Did we see the end of Jeff Neal, or did we see the start of Eros Medic? I don't know. Let's see how Eros Medic looks against somebody in the top 15. Is he welterweight? What? I'm tripping. Welterweight, yeah. Could he fight Jacoby Smith? Is that a fun fight for like the 15th ranking to get into the rankings? Him versus Medic could be fun. Jacoby, who fought Jacoby Smith versus Earl Medic. I'd probably pick Jacoby Smith too. And Jacoby Smith will probably be low-key an underdog or like his best favorite odds. Probably closer than people think. I think Jacoby Smith will get the ground game going there and probably win in the same fashion he won tonight. Yeah, Smith is deadly, bro. That was a deadly late stoppage too, yeah. 10-4. I mean 10-4.
This contest at 1 minute, 19 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by
And now I'm ready for a lot of this.
Hoorah!
Teep kick. Right. Jab. Hook.
I'm here with the doctor.
Hook.
Urosh Medic. Urosh.
Hook.
Knockouts don't get much cleaner than that. Congratulations, my
He gave
friend.
my parlay. Fuck.
Thank you. Thank
We
you.
just hit
Thank
on
you, Houston.
Medic.
Thank you, everybody. I want to
Medic knockout.
thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Man, you guys know,
Gets a pop for that in Houston.
you
Let's
guys
go.
know. I don't have to tell you much.
Amen.
It's been good to me. I've been praying every day, every night. It's been so good to me. Houston, we have a problem, and it's me. I am the problem. This division is in
I like
trouble.
Medic.
They need some of this. They need it. And I'm here to deliver. I'm going to knock everybody out and bulldozer through this division. Mark my word. I've been knocking everybody out. I don't know how many of you have been watching me since I started this journey, but I knocked everybody out. Everyone. Yes, sir. Sure, I lose sometimes.
Sure, I lose sometimes.
I may lose
Respect.
again, but you bet your ass I'm going to come back and fucking knock people out again.
How do you not love that? That's how you win fans.
Congratulations.
This is a great
Take
post
look at
interview.
this screen.
Great
All
post interview.
idiots, because it was fast.
Listen, I knew he was going to want to box with me. Not a lot of guys can box with me. I am an MMA fighter, but boxing may be just my favorite thing to do. And you can see it right there.
Oh, that left hook
It
is
had to be
deadly.
him. I'm sorry that had to happen in his home.
Yeah, in his home crowd is
But this
crazy.
is the sport we're in. Yeah, it's hard to watch that, but I've been on the other end of it. I've been on the other end. And I may be there again someday. But all that matters is you get up and you keep fucking going. Keep going forward. Because life can hit million times harder. than
Amen.
any man
This
can.
guy's a true one.
Amen to that, brother. As
Yeah.
you say, a 100% finish rate, 3 knockouts in the first round, the biggest win of your career, and a ranking on Monday morning. So the question is, who do you want to face next?
Next, Belgrade, Serbia, UFC this summer. Leon Rocky Edwards, if he's available. Let's get this working. I'm going to knock him out. And the guy after him, and the guy after him. I'm knocking everybody out. Now I got one little problem. Immigration's been holding me up, and I can't travel just yet. So this is my plea for help. President, Mr. President, if you can see this, please, we got to go to Belgrade, Serbia for the UFC this summer.
Smart guy. Using all his time to perfection, even on the mic. Give it up for Medic. That was amazing. I agree with John Haddock completely. Wow. And then we see Trey the Truth, Houston-born rapper. God is good. He turned. Guy with a cool beard behind him. Holy beard. Bro, my beard ain't even that long right now, bro. Sean Time, baby. Too bad I took Fluffy by KO, bro. Just kidding. I actually did ride. I rode. And if we lose together. It's just more fun this way. So I did Earl Medic by KO. and then Sean Strickland to win by decision. So could be a fun fight. Neil's a glass chin. Yeah, bro. I was just talking about that, to be honest. Is he done? Like, what's next for him? Sad to see him on the receiving end of all these knockouts when one day he was the one who was giving them, right? But people are giving him that gatekeeper kind of type vibe. But I don't know. I don't think he should fight a Jacoby Smith. I think he would lose. But I think Earl Smith could fight a Jacoby Smith or something. Maybe. Potential. Medic versus Jacoby Smith just makes sense to me right now. With how they both look tonight. Striker versus a little bit of a grappler. I think it's a good test for both of them to be in the like top rankings. Like 15, 13. That was a little Paramount face-off that Fluffy and Sean just did. Paramount's doing their thing on the production. I'm not gonna lie. Like they listen. They fixed some things with the UFC this week that I noticed, which I'm enjoying. As just a typical fan. It doesn't feel great in your lungs. It feels bad, bro. Like listen, like, come on, man. Don't do it, bro. Don't do that shit. Fave UFC poster. I almost bought a Floyd versus Manny Pacquiao at Vegas T-Mobile Arena poster the other day. It was signed. That would have been dope. Yeah. Fave UFC poster though. I don't know if I have one. Maybe 300 though, because 300 is so iconic, or maybe 200 or something. Yeah, don't do it, Luke. Especially if you're an athlete of any sort. Like my athletic shit, it's all behind me now. So I used to play football and stuff, so I'm just chilling now. Whoa, Luke, that's cool. I want to get one of those. So Luke, tell me if that was actually worth it for you, like on some real shit. Like, I bet it wasn't that cheap too, and it's a mystery, Like, there's mystery cards you could buy from eBay sellers and stuff, like PSA 10s and stuff. But a mystery poster would be so much fun. I think getting like 2 of those, putting them in my background, like just 2 of them, be dope. So nobody thinks Anthony Hernandez could get a finish. Like, I'm kind of stunned. Like, not in this chat, Like, I'm trying to see, like, in my head, it just doesn't feel right. Sean by decision just doesn't feel right. But it's probably right. Okay, the O'Malley Murab 2 is something I'd be interested in. O'Malley and Murab at the Sphere is a cool poster I'd be interested in. I'd be interested in New York events at Madison Square Garden. I'd be into T-Mobile Arena ones because Vegas always has good cards. And just like, I don't know, maybe one that I went to. Like, I wouldn't mind a fight night. Like, if I went to a fight night in Seattle, saw Song Yudong and Henry Cejudo, and I got the poster signed by everybody, I'd love that. I love that. But it's a mystery one, It's some random one you never went to that was in Edmonton, and you're like, what the fuck? I have Rose Namajunas' signature on a poster. This is lit. Yeah, you got to get one of the hype ones, though. See, Lenny, that's cooking. That's cooking. Matt Serra, that's cool, bro. Oh, bro, I want to get like rookie cards of people right now. Like, I'm thinking of a Wemby lot. I'm thinking of some NFL cards, rookie Tom Brady. Like, I'm thinking like some cool cards that I'm like just looking at. I'm like, these are in good condition. I'm like thinking again. We'll see. should tap into the UFC memorabilia more. I have like a lot of these. Like I have Sean right here. A little Sean. What up, Inside Fighting? Fight fans, people across the just hearing about UFC for the first time, maybe tonight in your life. We have two savages in the main event, okay? Two people who are real fucking fighters. That's why people thinking this one's just going to be a walk in the park for Sean Strickland decision. It hurts my feelings because I think Fluffy could be the guy that beats Hamzat. In middleweight, there's not a real contender. I want it to be Fluffy, and I want it to be now. I don't want him to like lose to a decision of Sean Strickland right now. It would ruin everything, dude. It would ruin everything. I want to see Fluffy get that plus 550. Plus 550 knockout. Are you kidding me? Against somebody who's all about violence, who isn't going to shy away from striking exchanges. And you're constantly going to be trying to look for takedowns as well because that's what you're so good at and actually go to it because you're the GOAT and you deserve a title. Hernandez might fucking KO Sean Strickland here. Nobody's seeing it, but I think it's bright as day. Nobody's playing it, though. Move up from Hamzat if Fluffy wins. Imavov versus Fluffy for the title would be insane. I mean, that's what it was supposed to be, right? That's what it was supposed to be. Imavov versus Hamzat. After Ramadan, they were supposed to fight, no? Luke, you're cooked, bro. No, right? But then now there's rumors that Hamzat's going to fight Yuri at light heavyweight for a vacant light heavyweight title because Alex is going to go up to heavyweight. And I'm just thinking about these things. I'm like, what? It makes no sense. I know, Lenny. I know. That's why it's just like, I don't know what's going on, you know? I want to be tapped in. I'm not tapped in. Somebody tap Inside Fighting in? Like, what the fudge? Hamzat's going to move up. Even though he shouldn't. Like, he weighed 183 when he weighed in for his domination over DDP. I remember. It's not a... He gets big. He can be 200 something, but it doesn't have to be. I do like a good fluffy walkout. Let's watch this. Imagine a Yuri KO over Hamzat, though. Now you're cooking. I would like to see that fight. That's what we're sleeping on, too. Like, these rumors that come out, they're like, low-key fucking fun ones. Like, that's a good one. Yuri versus Hamzat's fun, but it's not going to happen. Rightful person's Imavov. I've already thought about this. Yuri's going to fight Alberg, yeah. Yes. Now we're on the same track here, guys. Joshy, what up? Anthony Hernandez making his walk. Let's hear him jump out here. See the crowd for Hernandez. I like Fluffy. I'm a Fluffy guy. I think he wins.
Yeah, and just
I think he wins. Yeah, when is King? When's I like how you said King Ryan. I like that. Usually I wouldn't for a fighter, but Mr. Garcia, I agree. He earned it, bro. He's that guy. He's protected. He's the one. He's gonna win by knockout. I want to watch that. Let's watch that. You know. Let me know. Let me know. I'll turn it on. Let me check right now. But during main event, I don't want to watch that, you know? So we're sleeping on Anthony Hernandez here, I think. Longest active win streak in the UFC right now, 8 wins. Most takedowns in UFC middleweight history at 54. Second highest significant strike rate in UFC middleweight history, 62.8% strike, significant strike rate. Wow. Hernandez to win by KO is plus 750 now. Wow. Hernandez to win by submission plus 300. Decision plus 140. Wow. You get great odds betting on that KO. I want it, though. I want it bad. Nah, bro. 11's not even great, bro. Luke, some of these live streams that we do, they really do great. Sometimes we get sponsored streams by millions, and the TikTok be going crazy. And then, like, people just catch on to shit chat be saying, and it connects. And we get flowing sometimes. We get flowing, bro. Almost done, you know. It's not too late of a card tonight. This is a dope last main event spot. This is a fight night, you know. This is what I'd expect with a UFC Winnipeg card. It's not going to be me on the edge of my seat the whole night, you know. Like, I'm looking for that 1-2 knockouts, like, especially if it's a hometown guy. Like, it's going to be crazy. So we got Sean. Sean needs to win if he wants to fight at the White House. Do you guys think that? Yes or no? Or do you think he's just a lock to fight at the White House regardless because he's so, like, pungent? Like, so, like, he attracts so many eyes. Like, I don't know if they'd even allow him to be, but honestly, they might, though. Like, I don't know. To have that guy in the White House would be, I don't know. I get that too. I would get if Sean Strickland said that he doesn't want to fight on the White House card. I get that. Also, but that would also be kind of stupid though. Yeah, that's also, you know, he only talks about what he wants to talk about. Don't listen to what this guy has to say off from fighting, bro. Unless this guy's teaching you how to throw like some jabs and stuff, don't be listening to what he be saying, okay? Unless he shows you some moves, don't be listening. So we're taking Sean here by decision, though, actually, is the play that we played, which is surprising because of how hype I am for Anthony Hernandez in this spot. But you know what? I do think Sean wins here, and I do think Izzy defeats Joe Pyfer. And imagine they book Sean versus Izzy at the White House. That could hit crazy, right? That could hit crazy. Maybe that's a clip. I don't know. Izzy versus Sean, White House. I see it. The rematch. Number 1 contender spot after Izzy beats Joe Pyfer for no reason. He gets a title shot if he beats Sean, who just beats Anthony Hernandez. And then Nazneen Imavov will fight Hamza in between that. Now you guys know. Middleweight's like a fun division to me. It's always been my favorite division. So I get hyped for the Merab fights and the Pantoja fights and I get hyped for the Valentina fight. I get hyped for these fights, but I do like when the middleweights go at it. It's what got me into the sport. Israel Adesanya versus Derek Brunson. I don't know. What? You're getting to me, bro. You're getting to me. Former UFC middleweight champion. If you don't know, I don't know why I read that so popular. Like, yeah, I can read. I guess you're right. I'm pretty cooked, bro. But hey, man, I'm enjoying myself, bro. I'm enjoying some good fights. Houston card's been lit. Trying to think back to like just this main card, and honestly, bangers. And I like the plays that I played so far. Medic just did his thing. Bro, what are you talking about? I am red eyes, but like I would put Visine in right now.
he's this crazy guy.
Bison.
He gets in there, he's focused, he's dialed in, and he's very, very.
That's what I'm saying, Nathan. I was just saying that in the chat, Nathan. Izzy versus Sean retirement fight at the White House. Retirement fight is crazy, but I was just saying Sean wins this fight against Hernandez. Izzy wins his fight against Joe Pyfer in March, I think. Let him fight at the White House in what, July? I love that. Here-ish on Kick, finally the first person to not be a bot. So I appreciate you, DraftKings. Link in bio. New customer, still got time. Sean Strickland, decision. That's what we're riding with. So appreciate you for being here on Kick. We're also live on TikTok, X, Twitch, and YouTube. Multi-streaming is the platform of choosing for me. What did Luke say again? I think Izzy gets chinned by Piper. Ooh, bro. I want to go to Seattle for that card. I want to go back to Seattle. I really enjoyed Seattle. I would go back. Can't do it, Luke. Can't do it. Can't do it.
For those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world,
Main event Houston. This is it. This is live. Actually, might be a little bit delayed. And I don't want to get spoilers. So let's get tapped in. Let's lock in for real.
Toyota Center in Houston, Texas.
I agree with you, Nathan. I agree with you, Nathan. I think he hyped up himself. I think he hyped himself up to be like, I'm going to fight 10 more times in the UFC, but Izzy's got 2 or 3 more max. Izzy's got 2 or 3 more max. Sean at the White House would hit, though. Let's go, Luke. Do your thing, brother. Let's go. Crowd's loving Fluffy here, and so am I, honestly. I'm excited to see this go to championship rounds if it does, because we've seen some boring fights on the prelims and stuff. I think this first fight of the night could highlight what this is going to be like. Which is crazy, the female fight. If you were watching on the very first fight of the night, I think stylistically, this fight could look like that. Hernandez family is amazing. Let's go. Brother, I'm in front of you right now, but don't be reading my chat mid-fight. It depends what the chat's saying. I'll read it in my head first. If I want to read it, I'll read it, man. Because you know what? I'll be reading. And I saw chats on Kick and YouTube, and I'm gonna shut them out, bro, if they're here. Who's got Strickland? Who's got Strickland? Let me know, because we got Strickland apparently. I hate it, but I got it. Oh, I won't shut out spoilers, but you can watch along with me technically. Yeah, but no spoilers in the chat. Come on, guys. Keep it clean. No spoilers. No spoilers. We're watching it live together. I got Sean, too. Lenny, we got Sean together. Seems to have the crowd on his side, actually, Fluffy. Like, all the crowd's cheering for Fluffy right now. Maybe Sean's lost his aura in America. Kind of seems like it. Getting robbed, bro. I got Sean decision. Come on. We need it.
In the middleweight division, Strickland and White. Fluffy and Green.
So Fluffy was correct when he
Fluffy
said
KO plus 750 is nuts odds, though, in my opinion.
Sean Strickland. But in this particular matchup, they are great weapons because it will stop the forward movement. Not necessarily.
Are we going to see wrestling early on here? Let's see. Fluffy. That's, you know what? It's a good nickname. I like Fluffy. It is an easy chant name, too. It's a good name. Two serves are nice. Really good.
Can you deal with it?
He's very awkward. When I used to spar with him, it's a very, very unique style. positioning, got the stance, the jabs, the movement. He even said himself,
Still locked in this one, locked in. This is the main event. I'm not gonna be live for much longer. I'm gonna be live for another if this goes all the way, maybe 20 minutes. 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. If this goes for as long as it should, I'll be live for that much longer. So not that much longer to the stream, not like an hour or two left. So breaking down an okay fight night. A fight night that's still taking form. Sean Strickland needs to be dominant in one of these wins, though. If they're boring like this, it's like, what the fuck, bro?
Confidence from that training room. Feels like humbly he has the better training partners.
Well, he exclusively pretty much fights 5-round fights. Yeah. Even when he's a co-main event against Paulo Costa, he's going 5 rounds.
He did fuck up Paulo Costa, and Paulo Costa is a machine. Who I still think can hang in this middleweight division, to be honest. Paulo Costa slept on. Like, giving him Roman Kopilov was a good test because he proved himself. He could have fought Sean Strickland in this spot, low-key. Paulo Costa could have snuck himself in there, but Fluffy needs an opponent. Imavov doesn't want to fight nobody because he's waiting for Hamzat, who wants to go up and fight Yuri Prochazka for a vacant lightweight title. Sounds kind of bunk to me, but Sean Strickland in this one for real. Throwing bombs early. Hernandez needs to lock in. But he's smiling back at him because he knows he's not. These two are maybe the toughest middleweights in the division. We'll see. I still think they both got a lot to prove. I think these both, like, they could be more aggressive. Yeah, see, there we go. This is the combos I was thinking Hernandez was going to come in with. Ref, get him off, bro. Just because I have Sean here. I think this is great. That was a good game plan from Fluffy. You got to get the grappling in there. Make him think about it. Make him feel your strength. Pause.
Yeah, but those jabs, they're racking up. Sean very well there.
Oh, Sean Loki gets clipped. Loki. Looked like a hit.
Just from the angle, I couldn't see if it connected.
Fluffy looks like he's about to turn up here. Fluffy looks like he's been training too tough for this. Too long. Too hard. Fluffy's the go. Yeah, big Fluffy chance going on now. He's going to knock out Sean early. Plus 750 is nuts to me, I think. We'll see. It's going to be Mirage this first round, and then if Sean can... Sean's got to survive. Sean and Fluffy's got to string together those combos. It's just... Who's going to win? And maybe Sean takes shoots for a takedown would be amazing. I'd love to see the day, but he never will, right? Fuck, Fluffy does eat a jab there, but then he just waves it off like nothing and back in Sean's face. This is the fight that it's going to be, Sean. This is the fight I knew it would be, bro. They're pretty much matched on their significant strike total here, actually exactly matched. But we see a stronger output from Sean Strickland, who's really turning up.
Flurry by Fluffy. 5 minutes down, we will go into the Hernandez corner.
First round goes to whoever wins the second round. I don't know how you score that immediately. Like, that sucks that you have to score that because, like, there wasn't so much that was scoreable throughout the round. I'd say Fluffy had the bigger moments. I'd say 1-0 for Fluffy. I think we're going to see tweets that say 1-0 for Hernandez there. But this is a 5-round fight. Let's not forget, okay? That's a good strategy so far from Hernandez's, though. That's what I'm saying, though. I think it was more a slip, yeah, but I think it still scores, you know, because the output that was before it, the change that the fight, he put Sean through more adversity that fight. I think the fans are going to agree with me. I think they're going to show
mixed martial arts.
I think I put $10 on Medic, KO, and Sean by decision, and I'll tell you the payout. It's like 100 something, 170 or something.
Ref didn't even try to put him back behind the black line. Let him go.
$8 down. Main event, bro. Main event.
Strickland apparently just said, you know, for a Mexican, I like you.
I think Hernandez, my guy, my brother, my dog. I think Hernandez probably won that first round. He just it was pretty even. It was actually exactly even on significant strikes, 22-22. But Sean threw like 80 strikes and Hernandez threw like 50 something. So Hernandez just throwing out more of a high percentage output. But Sean, I think he just walks into a decision there. Does his little bop, bop, keep at range, bop, 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 kick. Get off me. I like this style of fighting. It's like something I'd want to get into. Bro. I don't know if he be boxing and stuff, but I got to get into that. I got to tap in for real. I got to get a new workout is what I'm taking. You mentioned to me yoga one time, and I was like, that really hit. I went home and I thought about yoga, thought about massages, thought about recovery, thought about all that. So we need more reflection on those glasses. I feel you, bro. I used to have posters behind me that reflected, and they used to be nice. They used to be mint, bro. Used to be good for the main events, not gonna lie. But I will pay more attention to the fight than the chat. But it was cool to see my guy doing, bro. He even liked it, bro. I love that, bro. Yeah, I seen him tomorrow morning. Go Canada, you know. Oh, Canada. We're gonna have to be together and sing the anthem tomorrow. And have a beer after it. Because go Canada versus US. That's gonna be such a fun game. Oh, big Strickland fans in the crowd now showing some love. Let's go, Strickland. Also to Syllable. Sound is horrible. I know, bro. Well, the point isn't like for you to be, but yeah. You should be watching it on your own, bro. You shouldn't be listening to it like that, bro. It's just so you hear any like crazy reactions to anything. Good chants and stuff. But yeah, I do need my mic working, bro. If I had my mic working, bro.
Yeah, tonight the jab is on point for Sean Strickland. And what he does with that, and what the best use of it is he controls the tempo with that. And he chews up so much time on the clock. And before you know it, the round is over and you done 40 jabs.
That's the thing. Sean's output might just be the tool to victory here. So whoever was saying Sean by decision is a genius. Sean decision's looking better in this second round than it was in the first, is what I'm saying. Because Hernandez tried to shoot for that takedown the first round, I think. Didn't get it. Now Sean's in his head. And he works like this every day. Sean Strickland's doing this every day for an hour, 2 hours a day. There's no 3-round fight. There's no, he can fight for forever. Look at his pace. Look at his confidence. Look at those eyes. We saw these eyes with Carlos Leal. Feature fight on the prelims, I believe. Second fight. Yo, it was a great fight, Carlos Leal.
Anytime Fluffy goes forward and tries to score on him, Sean's just not there to take the shots.
They separate from the clinch. 40 ticks to go in the round.
Head clash there, Loki? I think there's going to be a head clash in this fight. I think there's going to be a head clash here. Something just doesn't feel right. Something feels like there's going to be a foul or something. It's going too clean for Sean. It's going too clean for Sean. It's going too clean for him.
Very clean, thoughtful fight so far for the former champ. Nice combination by Strickland.
Oh, 2-3. Lands the right hand again.
I agree, actually. It's 2-0. It's 2-0, Hamzat. It's 2-0. Hamzat, I get everybody. Can't even kill DDP, bro. Can't even kill him. I would have killed DDP if I was in this position, bro. Straight up. I would have been like, bah, with the elbows, bro. I would have been in that. Wasn't even looking at none of those, bro. Wasn't looking to posture up. Wasn't looking to give him those, bro.
Start bringing the right hand with me, yeah? Let's start adding on. What do you got, Danny? Right hand to the body. You're leaning hard. Leaning hard, bro. How you feeling? You look good. Stay centered. You can't find the shot in the middle. Stay centered, stay off the wall.
Sean's feeling good. Sean's hitting jabs.
Sean Strickland really keeping Hernandez at bay with it. You see Hernandez getting
Hernandez, when he's inside, when he's in close, is scary, though. When he's inside close, is scary. Yeah, Luke, we cook him with the 2-0 right now. Maybe 2-0, but I think 1-1. Fluffy's first round might be his best round. We'll see. Luke, I took it, bro. We'll see, though. We'll see. I took Medic by KO and then Sean decision. I took it. I believe, bro. 10 bones. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see. I feel like that's how everybody's watching this fight, and then Hernandez might just get him early here with something crazy. That's what I'm thinking. I think Hernandez is low-key the better play. Especially live betting right now. I bet he's low-key still a dog. Probably they think he's down 2 rounds. I don't have the utmost confidence in Strickland. Never have, never will, but we'll see. It's a no bueno. What the fuck is that? All right, start of the 3rd round, and I'm downloading random shit. Oh my gosh, gotta get off these. 3rd round, 1 minute done. Looks like Sean's still holding his percentage here. 63% live on Poly Market, so he's probably like a -110, -125 favorite. Still thinking there's fair odds here for Hernandez if you're on the live betting side. Fluffy is probably getting tired. Sean's just warming up. We'll see about that. Sean's looking great tonight. This looks like the best he's looked since couldn't read that one. Strickland is making it difficult for Hernandez to get some rhythm going. I agree. So some people are saying 2-0. A lot of people saying 2-0 for Sean. Chat's right. The chat's right. DJ says, oh, I think we could see a Hernandez knockout here. That's what I'm thinking. Plus 750 is crazy odds. DJ, let's not hear no spoilers, okay? I see the O's, but let's not hear no spoilers, bro. All right, good. I thought your O's were like a KO O's. They seemed like important O's. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Hernandez might be done. He's done. Sean KO. Wow. He put belt to ass too, like Fluffy didn't shoot no takedowns, just walked him down and just fucking kicked his ass. Wow. All right, Sean. That's
when he let it go. Stay disciplined, intelligent footwork, a precise, beautiful job. And then when it was time
Sean's him. Sean title shot. Sean. I don't know.
Want it from Sean Strickland. He goes and uses that jab, and we've seen Hernandez get hurt to the body in past fights. He's worked through it in some of them, but look at this knee.
Let's see how this ended. Yeah, it was a knee.
Right into the solar plexus, and you see him.
Great knee. That was a great knee. Bang, pulls him into it too. That was a beautiful knee.
And then once he had him hurt,
Bet loses, Luke. Bet
all
loses.
in on getting this.
Losses this week. Rah. America's up right now. Sean, White House, locked in now. He earned it against a real
One after the
contender.
other. Fluffy goes
And
down. A few
Trump
more shots,
will
just
be
for good measure.
very pleased.
Sean Strickland.
As you go main event, fighting Israel Adesanya, who beats Joe Pfeiffer.
Davis, Eric Nixick, a lot for the Extreme Coach.
I already see the
to
future.
smile about tonight. Sean Strickland probably felt like he was conditioning himself for a 25-minute war.
Medic's the biggest problem coming out of this whole card. Medic, Earls Medic, and Carlos Leal. Slept on fighters, bro. Carlos Leal had a crazy good performance against Chitty. I'm so bad with names, and I was gonna get that was bad. But yeah, King Ryan. Let's see if he's fighting right now. I'll tap in. I'll try and see. And if so, I'll watch that and I could even switch the title. But it's got to be good. You know, these boxing fights are sometimes low-key bunk. That was interesting, Miranda. I agree. Did I see a Sean Strickland KO coming? No, I did not. I did not. So much so that I was actually on Hernandez to get the KO. Believe it or not. There is boxing.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Hernandez has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO,
Well, it's definitely not the main event right now for the Ryan fight. So I don't know when it's going to be on. But we'll see.
Come on, you motherfucker. Hey, you have some solid boxing, man. No one ever told me.
As always, Sean, the jab was on display. The footwork was beautiful. And then when you saw the finish, you landed the knee, you saw he was hurt, and then you just swarmed all over him.
I don't know what you felt, but I kind of thought you just started throwing a little wild. And no part of you was slowing down. But to me, you were getting a little bit more sloppy. But no part of this man was slowing down. He was a fucking savage.
We'll talk to you in just a second, Fluffy. Obviously, with that win, Fluffy just won 8 in a row. You stopped him. You're a former champion. What do you want next, Sean?
I don't know, man. Jemima Font gets off the bench here. I'd like a piece of that little Chechen whore. But you never know with him, bro.
Get this guy off Paramount. Turn off the streams. Turn off your TVs. Sean Stockton. Next week is going to be good fights. We'll talk about it really soon after
I
they're
know
done
what the
talking.
weigh-in. We had some words.
S, I'm not going to lie. He hurt my feelings tonight bad. He actually really hurt me bad.
War, bro, and I cannot thank you enough.
Paramount is telling everybody something's telling them in the corner to turn off their screens right now.
He's a father. He's a hard worker.
Paramount's low-key lowering the volume on everyone's TVs right now.
Very well
Fluffy
said,
choked
Sean.
bad.
Sean Strickland, ladies and gentlemen.
I love Fluffy, bro.
Anthony, it was a great try. Unfortunately, didn't go your way. Give me
S, we'll never know, S. I guess we'll never know because they're never going to run it back. It's horrible. I thought he won the first round too, and then he got
It's all right.
sloppy.
We're going to go back to the drawing boards, and I'm going to get better. You seen what happened when I lost last time? I fucking made big jumps. So, just time to get back to work.
We look forward
Good
to the
mindset.
comeback. Congratulations on, a great performance. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Fluffy Hernandez.
Yeah, I just didn't see the Sean by KO play. I didn't see it. Show the highlight. Fuck. Highlight's done being shown. I missed your comment. It was a minute ago, wasn't it? It probably was right when it was there too. I was here. Kavanaugh, he's going to be a dog. Yes. Let's talk about next week for a second because we got to lock in. We got to stay locked in here.
right back up there and deserving of another shot at that belt.
Moreno versus Kavanaugh, fun fight card here. I just haven't looked at like the prelims and stuff, so let's take a quick look. I recognize this contender series guy, Francis Marshall's cool. I'm gonna root for him. Nothing else I'm seeing on the Chris Matino. I thought he would have been gone, but he's back. Alan Perez versus Macy Chasson. I guess Alan Perez is gonna win the decision there. And then a middleweight bout, Jose Daniel Medina is actually low-key a dog. I bet he's going to be a fun dog to watch in that one. Kevin Borjas versus Manuel Rodriguez. I like this guy. I've seen him in Ultimate Fighter or something like really good. Kevin Borjas probably will do his thing, though. But Mexico needs a guy, so maybe it's him, maybe it's not. What else do I see here? Edgar Chairez, Felipe Boone, King Green, Daniel Zellhuber. Fun fight. Now we're in the sauce here for next week. Turn this down. That's done. Daniel Zellhuber, Bobby Green, King Green. Fun fight next week. A lot of Mexico fighters on this next card. This is a Mexico arena. This is a Mexico card. These are fun fighters. If you're not betting Zellhuber by KO against Bobby Green, what are you doing next week? I don't know. Chito Vera, David Martinez. That's a fun one to break down. I'm excited next week, Thursday. Won't get into that one. Won't get into the main event tonight. Lonair Kavanaugh versus Brandon Moreno. What do I rank UFC Houston? Probably like a good – I wanted to hit the – but I'm not going to. I'm going to say like a 7 point. I think it deserves a 7. But like much over that is crazy. Sean, I guess a KO in the main event makes it more hype. Say a 7.6. Above par card, not the worst I've ever seen, but Sean Strickland by KO, that's fun. Who would have seen that coming? Not me. Next week, lock in. Our picks weren't that horrible. Like, let me look back at my picks too before I sign off, just because it's not too late. Because I know I banged too. I banged the Spivak decision, Jacoby Smith. I had Zach Reese. That was a dog fight. Malik Costa was a lock against Ige, first round KO. That's huge for him. Medic KO. Smashed that. Hernandez KO. Lost. Got knocked out. That's unfortunate. Sean Strickland stays on top. We're going to be hearing a lot more of him in the future. Maybe even at the White House against maybe Joe Pyfer, Israel Adesanya, Imavov, Hamzat. Hamzat for Sean at the White House. Interesting. To anybody, Sean, Hamza, he just called him out. I think that's pretty dope. Or maybe Israel Adesanya. There's matchups for him. Even a DDP rematch, we don't care. But Sean's going to be at the White House. I could just about guarantee. Even though that fight card's pretty much made up, you just know fights are going to be added. And that one's going to be important. So, anyways, dope card. Dope night. Hope everybody is safe on this Saturday night and enjoyed themselves tonight. And yes, stay blessed. Be live next Thursday. Don't miss that. 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Inside Fighting. That's every Thursday. Peace. DJ, peace. We signing off. Appreciate everybody for coming in this week who was new. That was fun. Be safe, Miranda. I always appreciate it. The GOAT with a nice sign off. I do appreciate it. All right, guys, that's UFC Houston. See you next week, Lenny. I'm pumped for UFC Winnipeg, man. This is the best news ever. I'm so pumped for UFC right now and what UFC has to offer with Paramount. I thought Paramount looked a lot better this week. They're doing corner cams way better with commercials, and they just improved a lot. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. Not the best fights on the prelims. Wasted 3 hours there, but main card made up for it, and now makes for a fun night. So appreciate everybody. And yeah, next week, tap in. Be there. Take care.